Welter's update is here. We have some brand new cards to be able to test out. We actually have several pieces we have been able to find. We're immediately getting the subscribers. Isaac James, thank you for the subscription. We have She-Hulk, beautiful Series 4 card to be able to test out here. We have Shuri, our first Series 5 pull out of the token shop. Looks like she's going to be an excellent addition to the Wong Reveal Panther style deck. We're going to be testing her, of course, and also incredible synergy with the throne room now to get the extra doublings on Black Panther, where he should be able to hold that location. Maybe we need to bring in something that will protect him there. And then, very fortunate for us, we managed to find, where'd he go? Where did he go? We have Atuma. I pulled him natively out of a cache, just randomly out of a cache. I didn't have to spend any tokens. I got Atuma. If you have another card here at the end of your turn, destroy this. Looks like he's going to slot into the Destroyer deck. Destroyer himself lost 1 point on the body with the balance changes. Atuma will be 1 point bigger than the Warpath. Now he doesn't have the ongoing tag to get buffed by Spectrum, but some very fun things in there for us. I have not used any of these cards. This is going to be our first time actually playing any of these cards. The Atuma is only upgraded because I pulled boosters. Shuri and the throne room location will likely lead to some crazy plays. Oh yes, love to see it. Von Mauer, good to see you. Rich McCann, have you ever, no, we didn't have used her. Got She-Hulk and Titania, but struggling to figure out how to make Titania work. Yes, I think that Titania is going to work best in a have some crap style deck where you fill up the opponent's side of the board and then you can play Titania just to guarantee that she's going to stay on your side. Maybe combo her with the Shang-Chi finish or the Doc Ock. That's probably the best thing that we've got going for us. I don't know. Titania seems fine. She's like a little mini game in herself, bouncing back and forth. I don't know. Gato, good to see you. Have I seen the clip of Captain America getting played with the Destroyer art? I have not, Urko. Is that on the Discord? I'll definitely check it out. J-Doos, good to see you, good to see you. All right, let's jump in. This will be our first game with Shuri. I'm sure this deck is going to go through a lot of different iterations. I was basically taking the Wong Reveal archetype and then updating with Shuri, and we've got Shuri in our opening hand. Fantastic. The Raft. We do not race to the Raft very well. Goal of the deck is to be able to lock down a location with the storm, and then be able to still get additional assistance to that location via the White Tiger, the Zola, and then the Doctor Doom. She-Hulk is awesome. What kind of deck are you running her in? Since you hit Infinite, there is no fun? What do you mean? It's still fun to test things out. Wow. We have no plays. What is happening? I could play Ironheart for nothing. Just waiting for the new pool 5 cards in your shop. Yep, just got Shuri in the shop. Didn't hesitate to spend all 6K tokens. Wouldn't get that RNG again. Exactly. Got Galactus, but don't have Death. It's a little tricky. I'm still waiting for a Galactus of my own. I mean, we can still set up the Wong Panther Zola. If we win this match, it's gonna be incredible. Did they fix the reserves? Yes. The empty reserves should no longer be a problem. Want to see someone make Super Scroll work? I don't know if Super Scroll is ever gonna work. Galactus is in your store right now, Rich. Oh baby, are you pinning him? I mean, Galactus seems incredible. Galactus has to be the top pick for me. The best cards. There's honestly an argument just to play the White Tiger Odin and then spam out all the Spirit Tigers up against them. They play Beast, Scorpion. Thankfully our Panther dodges the Scorpion. What are super ultra rare? It's the Series 5 cards. Just found out that they will offer mythical variants in the token shop for 5,000 credits. Seems crazy, but it's basically saying some variant is as valuable as a Series 5 card. Yeah, the cost is crazy, but the card art looks awesome. I don't think the opponent beats us on this one. Also, I think my game sound is way too loud. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. He can't Cosmo me. I had a safe lane to be able to establish everything here at the Raft. And now Zola just pops off. Victory. We didn't play until turn 4. And we lost the raft, and the opponent is forced to retreat. Has your snap not updated yet? How do you have access to the new cards? Yeah, it must not have updated for you. Nick? Ligature? Good to see you guys. Should you pick up Absorbing Man or wait it out? My recommendation is to pass on Absorbing Man unless you have a deck that you are really wanting to run right now with him. Jump into our battle view. Here we go. Myrrh Island, and we have the Shuri, the Wong, the Panther yet again. Fantastic. Got Coulson, Absorbing Man, and Dracula after the update. Awesome, awesome. Dracula, probably my favorite out of those, even though Absorbing Man and Coulson are the brand new ones. Is Zola a good card to get in the token shop? Ooh, is he a good card to get in the token shop? He is a good card overall. He works in a couple different styles of deck. He's quite solid. Okay, Vibranium Mines. Well, this is what we want. We want to be able to play Storm. Probably to turn off Myrrh Island here before the opponent can run away with any kind of scoreline there. 5,000 token variant and the $100 package. Welcome to the whaling of Snap. Had a streak of great cards. Sarah, Taskmaster, Death, and Wave. That's incredible. Absorbing Man plus Spider-Man. Absorbing Man plus Spider-Man is kind of eternal control. The opponent's not going to be able to do anything. Okay, we play Wong. We could go White Tiger, we could go Black Panther. Now here's the thing, we have Shuri both times. We need to play Shuri here. Those cards don't do it for you. You want cards that really open up the deck building. We got the Bast. On reveal, set the power of all cards in your hand to 3. The opponent playing her as a 1/1. To Lemuria. Did you guys see the spirit jump into their hand? Yo. Honestly, I feel like the White Tiger Odin is our best play. Melvin, how's it going? Alaskan, howdy bud. What's the biggest piece of advice for those stuck in the certain ranks to break through, keep heading for infinite? I think if you close in on a specific deck that you can really learn to be able to know the matchups, know when you can snap, when to retreat. It's all really tactical retreating is what has always helped me the most for my climb. It's when I just start playing around and slamming cards and then I watch a couple 8-cube losses go down the drain that I get really stuck. And then when I'm thinking very, very critically about when I retreat, is when I've been at the best. They play Bast into Sarah, hey? I do love they updated the UI. You can now see the nameplate of what cards are affecting the cards in play. So we see that Sarah started out with the base power and then Bast goes down. So, Bast in Cerebro sounds good to you? Yes, Bast in Cerebro sounds very good, but what about Sarah in Cerebro? Why is the opponent playing Bast into nerfing Sarah into whatever they're about to do? Is something like Sarah Deathwave a viable deck? Sarah Deathwave? I don't think that Sarah helps the Deathwave. You want to play Wave on turn 5 instead of Sarah. Black Panther Ancestral variant with the infinite border looks stunning. I still have to try and upgrade it. Rambo Fant, how's it going? Good to see you on the stream. Alright. The deck is still cruising, but now we have to actually get Shuri to the board. Also, I need to get some tokens on her, or some boosters, so I can upgrade her. Proof that the deck works without her. If you guys enjoy the deck anyway. Alright. Turn my webcam brightness down a little bit. There we go. Thoughts on the Apocalypse bundle? Well, so Apocalypse bundle, right? Very expensive. Also, a lot of resources. You are getting a good exchange of... Okay. So we have Vault. Interesting. Do we storm the Vault? No, the opponent looks like they are playing... but then we lost the Storm. Okay. Maybe it's fine. I need... There's the Wong. Here's the thing. How do we play Shuri if the best play is just Wong, White Tiger, Odin? If I go Shuri, Panther, how do I win 2 lanes? I don't. Yeah, it's an ongoing deck, so they have Cosmo. So how do we predict this? If we set up Wong, they probably just shut us down. I can play Shuri into Panther, but then I don't have a way to be able to get the extra. I mean, I could follow in with Storm, and then if we draw the Iceman, be able to combat at Death's Domain. Let's see how it goes. Valkyrie seems really strong. Yes, Valkyrie seems incredibly strong. Shuri actually seems good in a not Panther deck. What kind of not Panther deck are we thinking about running her in? And they do tag us with the Cosmo. Ha! It's so... Okay, honestly, that one was cursed.
Escaped.
Gotta play Wong, Shuri, Odin, and then Yellow Jacket in a separate lane. We're definitely gonna try that. We're gonna try the 100 point Yellow Jacket. Well, it doesn't have to be Yellow Jacket, it'd be probably Wasp for me. Swap Tiger out for Magic, play Psylocke on 3, Magic on 4, gets you the extra chance for the Shuri buff, and then go Doctor Doom or Zola. Swap out the Tiger for the Magic. That would let us play more through Shuri. Cabotage. We're gonna pop off either way here. Cabotage, incredible. How is it that I've not seen Iceman or Ebony Maw in the deck this entire time? They're just hiding at the bottom. Shuri in the Panther deck just feels good for one location. Well, it's giving us the flexibility of getting to play around it. So here we go, Psylocke. It gets us some nice flexibility of being able to adapt if the opponent plays Cosmo. We can play Shuri to any lane and then come back with the Panther and then the Zola to get back to where we want. Thoughts on increasing prices of Marvel Snap? Possibility of it becoming pay to win? Melvin with the very loaded questions. We're gonna have to see how the meta shifts out and what the cadence is of them bringing cards down from pool or series 5 and 4 into series 3 before we really know. That's how I feel. Because if cards are consistently coming down into Series 3, the collection rate of just getting cards naturally in Series 3 is pretty fast. And if it's only a couple months for those cards to come down, then I think that the free-to-play players will not be too far behind. You just have to have a little bit of patience. Okay, so then it's Panther still. Panther Zola? Panther Zola should still win. When will the rank reset? It will reset at the end of the Battle Pass. You're Shuri, this will be a top 1 deck. I love it, Kingdom Dude. You're doubling, so Yellow Jacket actually has a use here because of the extra power. Maybe we do actually play a Yellow Jacket then. It's just not as solid in other situations. Yeah, the opponent didn't want to see the Mega Panther, but this is okay. We can still just snap in Zola. Unless the opponent has Cosmo to lock us down or Shang-Chi to catch us out. We're going to get some tokens in the new Season Pass. I don't know. They haven't said and talked about any updates of the Season Pass. Benbro knows too many people play this. If this game becomes pay to play, it'll lose a lot of people. Yeah. Yellow Jacket would hit 112 power. We're going to see if we can get it. It's quite the combo. You have to have the exact perfect draws to be able to pull off, but it's going to be so much fun. But talking about the big pack, it's effectively $100. It's a little less than $100. You are getting the best conversion that they offer of credits to gold, or right around it. Or, yeah, gold into credits, I should say. And then you're also getting the new variant, the avatar, the boosters. If you like the cosmetic, it's getting thrown in for free effectively, and then you're getting the 3,000 collector tokens as the real bonus on top. It's going to let you get a Series 4 card of your choosing alongside your conversion of gold to credits. So if you are somebody who is disposed to spend money on the game, I think that is an excellent place to do so. But I don't like overall that it's being offered in a very expensive bundle where you have to buy things that you don't necessarily want. If that makes sense. So if we just win Nexus, we win the game. Meaning, it's Shuri into Panther. And then I might as well play the Ironheart. Run 3, 4, hang on. 4, 5, 6? Yeah. Okay. It's a better conversion? Right. It's right around. The conversion is very similar. Ooh, Warpath? Don't mind. Oh no, Widow's Bite. I was gonna say, don't mind if I do. Put the Shuri down. Alright, here we go. The first play of Shuri. What's her animation? What's her voice line? I've not seen her. I've never played her before. They're going the full APOC. This deck is gonna be nasty. But I don't think they... Oh no! That's the only thing that would have saved them, getting the Dracula here. Because if they were filling up the location, then they could not follow up with Apocalypse. But now the Dracula will eat him. They have a chance. Play the Panther. Simon Cleric, good to see you. Have you seen the awesome new magic effect that tells you the last turn of player? Yes, the flaming magic is amazing. Bought She-Hulk last night, feeling remorseful. Thought Token Shop was supposed to make things easier. I've got She-Hulk as well. We're going to be definitely testing her quite a bit. There's no... Guys, Shuri doesn't have an animation. Shuri does nothing. I mean, we doubled, but we didn't get any particle effects. Do you guys think if Ironheart buffs herself, it would be too OP? I mean, I'm feeling very strong if that happens. Ooh. I mean, I don't think that we win. They have 5 cards in hand? What do they have to be able to thin down to make sure Dracula would hit the Apocalypse? Well, they just have to play like a Hell Cow. They just have to play something else with the discard. And then it'll thin out. Dracula will take the Apocalypse. Nexus will be huge. Distribute all of the buffs. I feel like we need to retreat here. We didn't find the Odin, which is what I really wanted to be able to run up against them. If I storm to turn the Nexus off, we will still probably lose Nexus to the Dracula, and then we lose X-Mansion. Little Alaskan, thank you for renewing the membership. Every like his stream gets help the channel to grow. Thank you, rallying the likes. The generosity is incredible, man. Thank you for the support. Got a Tuma and Absorbing Man so far. You love how much testing there is to do with the new cards? Oh yes, Simon. I have a Tuma as well. Umbaku and Helicarrier. At this point, you don't mind if the token shop gives you Shuri? Yep. I don't think Umbaku or Helicarrier is very good, Hame. More variety of offers would have been better in your opinion. Offer something for 1 to 2,000 gold and 3 to 4 as well. Yeah, I think that would have been cool, is like if they had done a set of bundles for the different tiers, right? Like tiered bundles. Maybe you could only pick 1 out of the 3, but you had an option of just being able to kind of piecemeal things a little bit more. That's what I would have appreciated more. We'll go Ebony Maw. You like that it's for gold and not money straight up? Yes. I do like that as well, Urko, is that it is gold, so your trickle of the free-to-play of just gathering the currency will be able to help contribute. Thoughts on the new Infinity Border? The new Infinity Border is amazing. It looks so good. Umbaku and Maria Hill, you're getting the worst token shop. Yeah, Umbaku. I don't like Umbaku. Toa also renewing the membership. Thank you so much, man. The support for the channel helps us oh so much. Thank you, guys. We'll go Iceman. But I could also play the Bishop. I feel like locking the zone down. No, we'll play Bishop. Bishop, Psylocke, Iceman. Well. We'll go Storm, Iceman, Psylocke, and then we can play White Tiger. Zola's also going to be earlier.
Wind, aid my hand.
Atuma seems to be the professor's best friend so far. Something like armor works as well. Yes, it looks really cool. Should you use credits to finish pool 3, Matthew? I feel like you should use the credits to finish pool 3 if you have some key cards that you want to be able to use to improve your climb. Because it's going to benefit you in your deck building now to be able to hit infinite more easily. That gives you payouts of additional credits in gold. But in terms of the long run of just the most efficient expenditure of resources to get all the cards, we really need to wait to be able to see what the cadence of bringing cards down into the other pools is going to look like. If I Zola, the white tiger goes over here and then sends a spirit tiger back. That doesn't seem great. Now we could Bishop and Wong. We're looking to top deck. What are we looking to grab? Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom's probably the best option. Thanos doesn't seem nowhere near as good as Galactus, but he seems fun. Yeah, Thanos does seem very fun. But I don't know if the fun factor is, worth like recommending people getting him. Let's go Zola. Zola will send 2 cards over. That could surprise them at Elysium. And then if we get the Spirit Tiger to come back, that could also help us out of the Daily Bugle. I'm not going to snap, but it's a fun finisher here. Don't have much success with Absorbing Man so far. You get the idea of Wave into a cool 6-drop like Leader or Doom, into Absorbing Man, into Odin. Seems like a lot of luck. Yeah, Absorbing Man, he doesn't seem like... You read him and you're like, oh, it is Mystique for on reveal, but it's not, it doesn't feel as powerful. Absorbing Man and Spider-Man Wreck, I could definitely see that control being very powerful. Oh, yeah, the Iron Man. Okay. Up to 19. Okay. There goes the Bishop. And then just the Wong didn't want to hit the White Tiger for me? No? That was impossible? Don't have Deadpool and the Hood for your Destroy deck. Don't know what you should buy, if you should buy them in the shop. If you're looking to be able to run that Destroy deck, that's what you've been kind of working up for it, I would recommend it. Deadpool and the Hood are both great cards. And they work in, well, Deadpool obviously only works in that deck, but the Hood works in a number of different decks. You had hoped for Galactus to be a forever a token card from locations and reveal effects. Galactus Cancer is upon us. We haven't seen him yet today. He might make an appearance. I'm hoping that we get to see a number of the other high series cards. First collector shop item was MCU Namor for 5k tokens. Didn't get him because he didn't feel like it was worth it. Well, the card art is incredible. Like, I love that art, but I can understand not wanting to get him. DHC 1000, thank you for the follow. And Drew Begay, thank you for the subscription. Thank you guys. Galactus is an easy counter though, just make sure to have more than 3 power in every location. But what if they play him out early? I don't know. Rambo Fant, the Destruction Galactus deck, like basically Death Wave Galactus, looks disgusting. Just used Debris against that opponent on turn 6 with you revealing first. Galactus wasn't worth anything. That's actually hilarious. I love that. Okay, so we have the Wong, Panther, Zola, which means we win. Unless they counter it. Thoughts on Skrull? I think Skrull is a weather vane to the meta. He has the unique distinction of being the only card where the opponent understands better what he's going to be able to do versus you. Which is kind of crazy. And then it's just going to depend on if the ongoing effects are popular in the meta right now, and then how well you can make use of them. Which, like, Wong is very popular, so that's something that he's going to be able to grab for himself. The ongoing Destroyer has a mixed bag, because you have things like Professor X that could harm you. You have plenty of stuff like if you can grit the combination of Captain America, Mojo, and Ant-Man all on the same body, that's really good. But then in a deck where the opponent is not playing any of these things, it's just so dead. Do I want Throne Room? The Stormed? I don't know. It prevents the doubling, but I'm pretty sure that I outrun them anyway. Scroll might find a home with Mr. Negative. Yes, Mr. Negative is very excited about a lot of these new cards that have higher costs than their powers. And they seem like they can combo together quite effectively. Scroll seems like either the best or worst tech card depending on your opponent. Exactly. So, in a tournament scenario where they provide you with a side deck, which right now is not the plan. Right now the plan for friendly matches is that you get locked into playing one deck and only that deck, the specific 12 cards over and over. But if they alter that and allow a tournament format with a side deck, Super Scroll has to be in your side deck, right? Just has to be.
Wakanda forever.
By the way, you finally finished your pool 3 today. What was your last... Simon, what was your last card that you got? Okay, we've got to do something else, guys. What else do we do Shuri with? Because right now I see Shuri, but then I just play Wong instead. What I think is the most popular card right now? Ooh, the most popular card. Okay, we'll do a little quiz. I think... What does chat think? Sunspot is up there. Destroyer just is super prevalent right now. Ant-Man is very popular. The most popular card. The most popular card. I feel like it needs to be a cheap card, and one of these tech cards like either Ant-Man or the Sunspot. Do you think it's Destroyer? I don't think Destroyer holds enough of the meta to be the most popular. You know? Okay, let's see here. So if we go to database, cards. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for card stats. All right, maximize me. Scene percentage. Oh, I'm a fool. Hang on. I mean, yeah. Okay, so I just kind of forgot. Let's take it over. Main. It's Angela, guys. It was obviously Angela is the most popular card. Followed by Nightcrawler, Ant-Man, Nova, Armor, Iceman, Sunspot. But now we're getting into everything being very close together. Killmonger, Lizard, Cosmo makes an appearance at less than 10%, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so there you go. It's Angela, and it's by a lot. Yep. Makes sense. We failed the quiz. We should have seen that one coming. Even after the nerf, I think she's still worth it. Hey Teddy from Indonesia, the international chat, fantastic. I love seeing where everybody comes in from. Glad that you guys are all able to tune into the stream. Even after the nerf, she's still on top. Oh yeah, she is still going to be there. Probably rip Angela in Pool 3 now though after the nerf. I think that she is going to be less prevalent in Pool 3, but I mean, she's still solid. I mean, taking the 1 point off the Angela, she still fits in any style of deck. She doesn't need other synergies around her to be good, which makes her so solid. Where is Arrow good at? Arrow's good in any kind of deck where you want to be able to leverage a control up against your opponent. Where you want to be able to break up their game plan. If you have Kingpin, obviously that's the big synergy, but a lot of decks are finding that just Arrow alone, being able to pull cards around is worth it. I guess I go Iceman. Angela's in every Pool 1 deck. Yeah, Angela's just absolutely everywhere. That makes her so popular. Ebony Maw looks like he's on a list. Yep, Ebony Maw should be on a no-fly list. Can a fun deck climb the ladder too? Yes, that's one of the great things about Snap, is that the 4 fun decks, as long as you can maintain, like, the win rate that you need to be able to climb is pretty generous. If you're good at snapping and retreating, you can climb with just a 4 fun deck. Why do I play Ebony Maw on turn 1 rather than waiting until turn 2? Because I thought I could draw something else that I would want to play instead. And because if I get Storm, I want to play Storm on curve on turn 3. And then if I waited on turn 2, I would have been most likely wasting something. Like if we had top decked the Psylocke, I would have gone for her. Panther getting clipped is so unfortunate. I can still White Tiger Odin, but it's not great. Maybe it's enough though. We'll see. I feel like you usually play a card same location as your opponent and then it screws your opponent over. Yeah, with the prediction. Teddy, you need me to get Luke Cage so you can see the Has Madness. Love it, Dio. I have Luke Cage on the free-to-play account that doesn't have Hazmat. So once the free-to-play account gets Hazmat, we'll be able to have the Has Madness happen. But right now on the main account, I do not. I think this is good enough to keep going with. Play the Odin. Could be okay. Ebony Maw should... Yeah, he should definitely be on the registry.
Victory.
There we go. Play Captain Marvel as your finish? No, my 16-point Odin holds on. Okay, here we go. Shuri, I am honestly disappointed that she doesn't have any voice line or animation. What are they doing releasing these rare and ultra rare cards? She's Series 5. Bast had the whole Spirit Tiger leaping into the deck. That was amazing. Just watch someone play Thanos and She-Hulk, another one with Galactus, and it's crazy. Oh yes, the new cards are pretty hot. All the Pool 5 cards, it's Galactus who showed up in your shop. I mean, that seems incredibly fortunate to me. I'd spring for Galactus. I'm gonna go Iceman on the side. Time to make a new Shuri deck? Yeah, I think it's time to make a new Shuri deck. We're just not playing her here. We're just playing the rest of the deck around her and then watching her languish. We were playing around with Cage and Hazmat earlier, and people don't seem to expect it, despite it being pretty telegraphed. I mean, there's only so much that they can do to play around it. What are you gonna ask? Is that they not play cards? I mean, that's what the counter would be, right? Is that the opponent just doesn't play their cards. Let's go ahead and play Psylocke. It would let us jump to Black Panther at the throne room, and then try and find the combo with him. You spend all your tokens for Galactus? Yes, I would as well. If you want to buy something in Marvel Snap, just do it on the website. It's a lot cheaper. What do you mean do it on the website? How is it a lot cheaper? I feel like all their prices are standardized.
Wakanda forever.
Or is this like a regional thing? You have the Infinite? Oh no. The hilarious thing is that we could compete if we top deck Odin. We can also... Yes, we play the Wong. Okay, so if we top deck Odin, we can take out the Infinite. If we just play Dr. Doom, we'll be able to spam out the Doom bots and be in a good position as well. You're so disappointed Thanos didn't have any animation? He didn't have any animation at all? We have got Galactus beaming down the hand beam from the sky that's going to destroy the entire world, and then Thanos just sits back on his throne with nothing? Well, sure, he sits back as well, I guess, so. Seems like they're a little bit hit and miss. Ice Cold rallying the likes. Thank you, guys. All the support for the stream helps promote it so much.
Victory.
They didn't like the situation they're in. Maybe they expected me to have Shang-Chi. Maybe. Okay. We gotta play something else here. Where is my Shuri Pantha? Here we go. Okay. So are we going for the meme now? Where we play Yellow Jacket? Take me to my energy. We want Yellow Jacket. We drop White Tiger for magic to be able to let the magic happen. Here she is. We drop... Would I recommend Luke Cage even without Hazmat? Not at all. Luke Cage... So the only other synergy that Luke Cage has right now is with Typhoid Mary. Typhoid Mary is going to give you that 410. Ongoing, your cards have -1 power. Luke Cage would prevent that. But if we look at what Tempo is trading 1 energy for 2 power. Typhoid Mary is 2 points above Tempo with a detrimental ongoing ability. Luke Cage is 3 points below Tempo to be able to cancel the Typhoid Mary effect. So it's not worth it. Luke would pair with Yellow Jacket. Technically, yes, but Yellow Jacket's not a good card, so I don't think that it helps there very much. To get the free 0-2, I mean, maybe. The problem with Yellow Jacket is then you run into the card draw problems of, are you able to still have the cards to play out? They can always add the animations later. Yes, they usually have. Does Luke counter Lizard's ongoing? Yes, Luke would counter Lizard's ongoing because Lizard, his text says reduce his power, but I believe if we find him, there you are. No, it doesn't say well, card's power cannot be reduced. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to test Luke Cage with Lizard now. Also, Luke Cage interacting with Devil Dinosaur and Ronin will be important to test out. Is Cerebro worth buying without Mystique? I would say no. The Cerebro list is already inconsistent enough and it really needs the Mystique. Empty Moon, hey, how's it going? Good to see you on the stream. Don't think it works like that? Yeah, I'm not sure how... I'm going to have to do some testing. I do have him, but I have him on the free-to-play account that doesn't have the full catalog. So we want to run Yellow Jacket. We cut Iceman. We want to run Forge. I mean, some of this stuff is going to have to go. I feel like Dr. Doom might be on the cut block. Okay. We need Forge. So the goal is to be able to stack Forge, Wong, Shuri, and then play Odin to that stack, which will then get all of Forge's buffing and all of Shuri's doubling to Yellow Jacket. And Yellow Jacket will be a 3-figure card. Then we just need to be able to win one other lane. Maybe Ebony Maw is still the right choice then. It's gonna be our biggest one. Yep, there he is. Okay. And then we still have the Panther, Zola, the Magic to extend things. I am fairly happy with this list. What do we think? What do we think? Alright, we'll grab it. Save it. Update our list. Alright, here we go. Now, and here's the lineup for the stream, guys. Christmas has come early. The wife has given us something to be able to open on stream. If we get our 100 plus point Yellow Jacket, we open the gift on stream. That's our goal. We have a mission now to execute. You would prefer Dr. Doom over Magic? We might make the trade, Tyler B, if we feel like it helps the deck. We're gonna Wakanda forever so hard. Yes. Yellow Jacket now joining the ranks of the Wakandans. His shrink tech is the last thing that they need. A Vibranium Ant-Man suit? Okay, so we have the Yellow Jacket. We have the Odin. We just have to be able to top deck into... we have to top deck into everything else now. Have they fixed the cache bug yet? Yes, they have. Throne room. Alright. Looks like we still wait. The shrunk vibranium is OP. Oh, yes. Ah, TVA. Right. Okay, well. We can storm the TVA and then still play. Oh, nope, we can't.
Time's up.
That's it. Playing Throne Room without Shang-Chi. I mean, it is kind of crazy. Who would we trade for Shang-Chi? Like Ironheart? Maybe we should just bring in the Shang-Chi. The thing is that we have other things that we want to do with our turn 6. I'm okay with them getting a big body because I'm going to get a bigger one. They haven't given rewards out for caches that were bugged. You can confirm that. But they have fixed it for the ones that you are opening now, is my understanding. Anyone know how to open a cache that didn't give out rewards? I think that they're just still trying to process that. Okay. Ebony Maw. We have Magic Ironheart. Yeah, the Cosmo there to lock down the TVA when they had all of the early tempo. I gotta give them props. It was a good play. We're gonna still play the blank Ironheart. Well, effectively blank Ironheart. Buff the Ebony Maw and then get the +5 out of Nidavellir. Isle of Silence. Would you look at how amazing that is for us? Okay. We have Wong, Panther, Zola. That's everything that a man needs. Ironheart me. So the caches are fixed, but the compensation isn't decided. I think the compensation just has not been sent out yet. But it has been fixed, is my understanding. Oh, they're gonna have so many swarms. Are they going to compensate each person? They would have to give everyone something. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what their method is going to be. They do have the way to be able to send people things. They might be able to view caches that failed. We have magic to be able to extend the game. We also can just play the Panther Zola combo, which has done so well for us otherwise. We can even throw in the Yellow Jacket here to Nidavellir. I feel pretty solid about this. We're collecting all our data. They know who's owed what. I mean, hopefully they do. You have Thanos in your shop, but you're not sold on him? What to do? Really want Galactus. Thanos seems fun, though. Yep. That's a rough one. Soulless.
Wakanda forever.
I don't know what I would do. Well, I know what I would do. I have plenty of tokens. I would get Thanos if he was offered, just to be able, because I can make videos on him. Do we think that Black Panther can carry through Nidavellir? I mean, he kind of has to. Probably not think that enough to snap, but we do have a chance. You're fine with 500 credits as compensation? I'd like a little bit more compensation than that. When do we get the Pixel Ironheart? I've not heard about the Pixel Ironheart. Magic animation is so sick. Well, it's brand new, Empty Moon. She now has the fires of limbo lit under her when you have to play her on turn 5. Like, it's a very mixed bag. Some of the cards have absolutely incredible artwork and animations. Other ones do nothing, like Shuri. Okay. We are up to 51. Do you actually have a 20-point APOC? No, you don't. We should have snapped. You just had Chavez? After all of that? Why have I not been playing this Black Panther deck more, guys? We're cruising. We're not even hitting... I think, well, part of what it was everybody was playing Cosmo, but now that Destroyer got the little slap on the wrist, people are like, I'll try other stuff. So now there's Not a Cosmo to be seen. Not a Shang-Chi to be seen. I don't get it. Personally, you don't think you'll go for pool 5 cards, especially since pool 4 seems kind of more fun. Simon? What cards are specifically are you talking about? Because I looked at Series 4 and Series 5, and honestly, so Luke Cage is a top pick for me in Series 4, and then She-Hulk is a top pick for me. But after that, I feel like all the Series 5 cards are more interesting. Alright, we have Shuri, we have Yellow Jacket. This is what we want. You have every pool 3 card except for Wong. Rambo fan, Wong is the last one. Oh, it hurts. So with some soul searching, you're altering your token buy list. You'll have decided if Mr. Neg comes up before Dracula, you're going to go with Mr. Neg. Mr. Negative is one of my favorites, Rich. You will not be disappointed. Okay. So we have Wong and Shuri and no space on the board. What am I supposed to do? I'm drawing the combo, and then they hit me with Central Park and Savage Land. This is the game where you give me the combo. It's wild. You actually lost a Destroyer lane by 1 point earlier, so the nerf is working. Yeah, the nerf does make you think a little bit about how things are going to play out. You got Titania today. Is there a deck that she fits in? Ice Cold, I would recommend playing the Have Some Crap style of deck. That way you can choke up the opponent's side of the board and then just lay her down for that 1-5 efficiency. We can still win. I just don't know what the path is going to be. I wish I was running Taskmaster. Is the 7.5k gold pack worth it? You feel like the 120 is kind of too much for the card caches? So the gold pack, if you are somebody who's inclined to spend money on the game, the gold pack is an excellent conversion. But it is also very expensive, and if you just don't like having to buy the big bundle, the main reason that I got it was for the collector tokens. But overall, it's solid value. It's just very expensive to push up all at front. We could go Shuri into Black Panther. Well, hang on. We go Black Panther, and then we go Shuri into Yellow Jacket. Shuri will double to 4, and then again to 8. Hopefully I draw something. Well, what else do we have to combo? What if we ran Shuri plus Cloak?
Wakanda forever.
What if we ran Cloak in the deck, right? Shuri doubles Cloak to 8, and then again to 16. Your turn 6 is a Shuri on Wong, and then Mr. Cloak. That doesn't seem that bad. I mean, the thing is that the Forge is just as well. The Forge is 1 point worse. Just providing the. Well, no. Shuri is better. What's a doubling? But then we're also decreasing the rest of this by 3. So hang on. Yellow Jack is going to be 8. And that's it. I could play the Ironheart for plus 12 instead, which is just better. And then I can still play, it would be like Forge into Ironheart. Alright, we're going to keep going at it. The combo is here somewhere. Atuma, is he good? King of all kings. I think that he is. He looks like he's going to be a straight upgrade for the Warpath that had been getting run in the Destroyer lists.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Oh. Captain Marvel got us. Ricochet, Hearthstone, thank you for the follow. And Wes Lambert, thank you for the subscription. Alright. We'll upgrade Shuri again. But yes, I think Atuma is very good. Just that 410 stat line playing alongside a number of cards that are already quite solid. In Professor X, Armor, 0. A lot of things to be able to like about Atuma. And especially with Destroyer getting taken down 1 point, Atuma is adding a point to the Warpath, so it's solid. Luke Cage Hazmat when? Whenever the free-to-play account gets Hazmat. Teddy, do you think Absorbing Man is worth it gameplay-wise for later? You're sorry if other have asked this question before you. I think Absorbing Man is a wait. I think Absorbing Man is a wait until we get a little bit more testing. If you have a deck that you really want to play with him, then go for it. But I also feel like Absorbing Man is a candidate to get brought down into Pool 3. There are some cards that it just looks pretty apparent that they are going to remain at the top of the table. Like Galactus and Thanos, I think, are always going to be Series 5. I don't think they're ever going to get cheaper. So if you want to play them, expect to pay the full token price. I think it's Forge. Mark Hale, thank you for the subscription. Yes, he could work with armor. You literally have to play 0 power card to make him usable. For what? What are we talking about? For Thor? Thor does not need a nerf. I love that Luke's bar here is, I also love that they're playing all the infinite borders, but I love that it's neutralized. Hood and Nova, exact same. So now Forge is going to provide a nice fat buff. We have the Yellow Jacket. We have the Odin. We have to find Wong and Shuri. If we top deck into Wong and Shuri, we hit our combo. Nicholas Lowe with the $2 donation. Thank you so much. Guys, the support for the channel, it means a ton to me. It helps me keep on working here rather than on other things. Thank you. The Dianera, thank you for the subscription as well. What are series? Yeah, the series are just the developer's name for pools because they apparently don't want us calling them pools. You feel like Absorbing Man might be worth it? You first need to have Wave. Yeah, the Wave combo. Oh, have we found the combo? But now I don't have space to play it. I shouldn't have played Ebony Ball. I'm going to count it as, okay, so we have Ironheart instead. Yeah, I'll play the Ironheart. Get the buffs. Then Zola is a very fun pick here as the follow-up instead of Odin. Even though Odin's going to give so much power through the Ironheart, the Zola will bounce us into Luke's bar. You'll call them pools. They're not my dad. Yeah, well, come on. Ben Brode is, you know, card game daddy. Yeah, the Thor, I don't know. I don't feel like Thor is too strong. I feel like Thor is kind of where he needs to be. Is there a Wong discard deck? Yes, there is, Joshua. Wong discard, you're going to have to run Dracula. They have the vision to be able to match. In that case, Odin is feeling better. If they're just going to move vision to the side, I don't trust Zola being able to help us. But yeah, you play Wong, and then you also need to set up Dracula on turn 5, and then you drop your cards to Wong's location to be able to just shred your hand and then feed a really big apocalypse right into the Dracula. Do you think they will ever add more pools? More pools in 4 and 5? Well, what would it be called? It's already ultra rare. Is pool 5? What's pool 6? Pool 6 is I don't know. Love the background music. Share the playlist. The playlist is Stream Beats Synthwave by Harris Heller. It is free on his website and is also available on every music streaming platform. What decks do I see Galactus being in? Galactus is going to play in a Death Wave deck. You staple Galactus onto Death Wave. Wave cheats him out on turn 4. It destroys all the cards played on both sides of the board, makes Death free. Hopefully you've already set up Sabretooth. He's free. Hopefully you have Wolverine bamfing into your location. And you have a big Deadpool. It looks like an insane deck with actually a lot of elements of consistency. You miss seeing people sending you friend requests to curse you out in Russian? What are we talking about? You're saying for like the old Xbox Live? Okay, we have Shuri, Forge. With Elysium, we can do a lot of fun combos here. Pool 6, extremely rare. Could be. The lottery's cards. Yep. To be able to collect the Series 6, you open a cache. The cache might give you a lottery ticket. Based on the lottery ticket, you then pick your numbers. Every month or every 6 hours, we draw new numbers. You check in to be able to see if most of your numbers match. If you get a full match, you'll be able to receive one randomly generated Series 6 card. Shuri, you got me? You're looking pretty good here. I could play Ebony Maw. Sure. I'll play Ebony Maw. No, I don't need Ebony Maw. It's gonna lock down my board too much. I need space. Just face someone who played every stone and then didn't have Thanos. I haven't seen Thanos yet. I really want to be able to see that Thanos. Oh, the Panther. This Panther is going to be huge. Donald Trump voice, huge. Yeah, so we dropped the Panther, getting doubled by the Shuri. And then we'll play Magic. And we're still looking for Wong, Odin, and Yellow Jacket. Surely we'll not get that way to Series 6. I don't know. I mean, eventually it seems like we'll probably see it, but... And then Elysium is gone. Well, there goes our combo. Thankfully we got the Black Panther out of it while we still could, and now we're ahead at flooding so that they can't kill him. But we cannot play our Magic. Oh, there was the Yellow Jacket too. Okay. I don't think we have anything left in the tank. They're just going to be able to pass us at the Bifrost. Yeah, I feel like this is a retreat. Currently facing your first Thanos now, Toa? We're still waiting here. I can't believe I've not seen him yet. I feel like anybody who owns Thanos has to be doing the community a favor. Play him. If you have Galactus, do the same thing. People want to see these cards. Face Thanos. First game today, Killmonger his entire set of stones. It sounds ridiculous that Killmonger would just be able to break the Infinity Stones, but then again, we had the What If episode where Killmonger was the balancing factor to Ultimate Ultron. So, you know, maybe it's not so far off of what Killmonger is really capable of. Soul K, you've got Debris in the token shop. Should you get, go for a Sarah Miracle deck. Still missing Mojo. You have Sarah Mysterio, and Maximus, etc. I mean, Sarah Miracle is still a pretty solid deck, even after she got the nerf. Okay, we have Shuri, and we have Yellow Jacket. May the memes continue. You played one Thanos, and they only played 2 gems. Thanos is just inconsistent. That seems to be his thing. Oh, but if I play the Yellow Jacket, then I'm giving up on the combo. And I do have the Shuri. We've got a couple pieces, but if I wait, I'm not going to draw any new ones. I guess I'll play the Yellow Jacket. We'll be competitive.
Opponent snapped.
You played against one Thanos. They played a couple stones and then just other random cards, bad draws. I mean, maybe. Just watch Cozy play Thanos with She-Hulk and Death. Thanos with She-Hulk and Death. So he's going for the destruction route with the Thanos. That's been an interesting theory craft. My pick for Thanos is going to be a zoo list. But obviously I need to be able to test it. I think killing the stones could help the Thanos player with space. Yeah, they definitely are going to run into space problems. We've got Agent Coulson here. I'll get a random 4 and 5 cost card to hand, but then that's going to choke out all of my hand space. So I think I just play Psylocke. This one's a weird one. Craziest deck you've seen so far was a Shuri deck that used Odin, Yellow Jacket as the finishers. Soulless Harmony, this is what we are playing right now. What are we talking about? Yellow Jacket hit 64 points or 122 points. If you have Wong, Shuri, Forge, Odin in the lane, it's crazy. Yes, it's crazy. It's just not coming together. You think you find it hard to climb the rankings because retreating is hard to do? You want to see how the game plays out? Yep. Yeah. I get sucked into wanting to see how it goes. Thanos Lockjaw couldn't even keep up with what was happening with the stones. That seems fun. It gets lockjaw, draw, extra energy, draw, extra energy. There's some fun stuff there. For sure. So we cheated the energy curve with the Psylocke. I could play Panther. We have the Odin. We also have Shuri. I mean, maybe it is just... Let's play the Panther. You want to see the Agent Coulson card animation? If it looks like this deck is doomed, we'll play Coulson just to be able to say that he got played. Also seen Maoguai with Galactus, and it is crazy. How did all the other creators get the fun cards? I got She-Hulk, Atuma, and I got Shuri. It's not fair. It's rigged. Rigged, I tell you. Alright, we're gonna play Coulson for the animation. What would I think of a location that only influences the cards to the right, left, top, or bottom? You were saying a specific card position, so like it only affects the first card played to the location? Saying that out loud, I love that idea. I love the idea of a location that will only influence the first or last card played to the location. There you go. That was Agent Coulson. He doesn't have an animation yet. And I don't think we have a win. I can play Iron Man for 6. I can play Odin for 8. Well, not 8 because the Yellow Jacket would reactivate. Yep, let's get out. You think Thanos Lockjaw is a solid choice? It could be very fun. First card into pool 3 was Wave. Is it any good? Oh yes, Frost. Wave is amazing. She opens up her own style of control decks. She opens up all sorts of possibilities to be able to cheat out 6-cost cards and then reactivate them with Odin later on. She also marries up to Death for one of the best meta staples in the game. Wave is an incredible pull. Bast is in the shop. Should you wait for something better or take it? Well, CJ Thorne, Bast is one of my personal top picks, but that's because I love Cerebro and I love Mr. Negative. Also, I love Zoo. Bast seems like she's going to work in a lot of things. It seems like she's going to combo very well with Valkyrie. I think that she could still be run on her own, though. We have it? Come on, Odin. Oh, if we could get the Odin. Then it's all here. It's all coming together. Yeah, no animation. No animation on Coulson. No animation on Shuri either. Galactus, Kingpin, and Maria Hill so far for you. Empty Moon, did you pounce on Galactus? You saw Super Scroll in your shop? A lot of people are hyped for Super Scroll, I must say. I think I'll storm away your Angela here. No need to get going with that. If we could get the Odin, it's going to happen. We're going to see the 100+ point Yellow Jacket. That seems great, especially with Silver Surfer and Cerebro. Yes, I am very much looking to Bast myself. She doesn't have the general viability that... We got it! Okay. Order. It's Wong first. Then Shuri. Shuri will double buff the Odin. Odin will then reactivate everything 4 times. And then Forge will super buff the Yellow Jacket. And then Shuri will quadruple the Yellow Jacket. We don't snap. We don't snap because we don't want to retreat. Hey babes. We're about to play the biggest Yellow Jacket. Well, the world has already seen it. But we're about to hit. I promised stream that if we hit, then we get to open the present. Dracula. Dracula's going to be very large. Yeah, if we see Cosmo, we riot. That Iceman almost did it to us. Squirrel Girl. Sunspot. 32 point Odin. Yes. Alright, Forge. You have been called upon. Lend all of your support to the Yellow Jacket. And again, Shuri. Yes. 224 point Yellow Jacket. Oh baby. Let's go. Infinite who? Infinite who? Ooh. It only took us an hour and 5 minutes to find a use for Shuri, guys. We hit. Let's go. Alright guys, now as promised, the wife has a Christmas present early for us. Let's bounce over, get the webcam a little larger here. We're gonna be able to do a unboxing here. She said that it was okay to open early to be able to get use on stream. I genuinely have no idea what it is, but I do have guesses. How does this exist? No way. They have an ugly Christmas sweater Punisher headband. Who made this? Incredible. Get that centered. Merry Christmas to me. 'Tis the season to be snapping. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love it. Should we upgrade? Yeah, we should upgrade the yellow jacket. I think that definitely justifies, you know, the rare upgrade there. Well, that's it. I don't think we can do better with this list. What's another Shuri list, guys? As you guys come up with another Shuri list, we're gonna try and work in, you know, we should balance some love. We should find, where is my death pool? There we go. Mr. Deathpool, I think I want to be able to run She-Hulk in Deathpool. Or really Deathwave. Mr. Negative with Shuri? Mr. Negative with Shuri. Okay, I can see it. Okay, we'll do a little bit more with Shuri. So we keep Magic, we keep Wong, we keep Shuri, we drop Yellow Jacket, Ebony Mawforge. We even still run the Psylocke. Drop this. Everything else honestly can stay. Mr. Negative bounces in here. And then of course we run the Mr. Negative staples. We've got the Iron Man. We've got, I normally like to run the Sunspot. Where are ya? Okay, 2 more cards. Saw Mr. Negative Shuri list, that was cool. Yeah, I believe it. So do we want to play all on reveal to be able to synergize with the Shuri and the Wong? Got the She-Hulks in the hopes that you'll get wave soon. Yeah. Oh, Sarah. You know, Sarah has been buffed for the Mr. Negative deck. She's now cheaper. I guess we gotta try it, right? I don't know if it's gonna be the best in slot, but we have to try it. Here you are, my lady. Mystique, thank you. We were about to roll in without the Mystique. That would be foolish. Okay. Negative Shuri. Here we go. Don't mind if I do. Hang on. Jubilee? I normally like to run Jubilee, but maybe we don't need her. Would I cut Would I cut Panther for Jubilee? Well, we'll try this first. I might cut Black Panther for Jubilee. Shuri, even on an 05 Iron Man, is crazy. Yes, because the Iron Man then is doubling again. I don't want Brood. Brood is taking up too much of my board space. Throne room, throne room. Who wins throne room for us? Well, it depends on what we draw. Are there good discard decks without Lockjaw or Hela? Yes. Your discard decks, I was happily running a Wong discard list and a Beast discard list. You're looking at, as long as you have Dracula. Dracula Apocalypse can then get fueled with either Wong, Odin, or Beast to be able to get repeat activations of your discard pieces, and it can come together very well. Play the Mr. Negative. Unfortunately, the Iron Man has already appeared. Deathlock kills their Bucky. Oh, layout, thank you. Chat keeping me going. Your YouTube is constantly kicking you out today. Anyone have the same problem? I was having just insane internet issues in general earlier in the day as well. I don't think it's just you. Like my, I guess I could just hold the Ironheart. It doesn't really matter. Come on, give me magic. I want to see the magic. Does Mr. Negative need magic? He does not need magic, but he does like magic. He does very much like magic. I can go Wong, Mystique. This is going X4 on reveal abilities. And then smoke him if you got him. We'll play the Ironheart. See where that takes us. You love discard. Favorite list. Just need a Dracula. Hope he shows up in the token. Exactly. Hope that you can find him as well. 24-point Magneto. Well, is any of our cards going to pass 12? I don't think the Ironheart buffs are going to be enough. You're going to have to be able to hit Wong every time. 8. 10. They actually did it. Actually did it. Now how do we win another lane? We don't. It was funny though. If only Magic had been a turn earlier, it would have been doing so much better. I mean, I can Iron Man for 10. Well, hang on. I guess it's like Zola to put the Psylocke over here for no reason. Do you need Zola? Don't have Mystique and Black Panther. Just got Wong. Don't know if you should hold off on buying him. They're doing their own. Wait, this is great for us. Also, why would they have done that? Oh, they leadered. They leadered to copy the Zola, and then we broke their entire game plan, and now we win. Oh, baby. Never retreat, my friends. You heard it here. If you... leader will completely sabotage the game. Anybody who watched my video... anybody who watched my video in the morning would have seen the insane... I was out of my mind. I played leader and I was like behind. And I'm like, oh, if I copy their card, that would be good. But no, I would still be behind. But then leader flips arrow and then I get their arrow, which pulls the card away for me to win the game. It's wild. It's wild out here. All planned, exactly. Watching leader completely sabotage his own plans has probably one of the most satisfying things I've ever seen. Leader and Deathlock is too spicy. Yep, it's I agree. You're kind of asking for it at that point. At that point you are. Let's go. Ironheart. Get the buffs on the Raptors. We have Wong, Shuri, Panther. They're going Lockjaw. I think we set up Wong instead of Shuri. Just a little bit more reliable. Maybe we can still find the magic. Do I have a Discord server? Yes, I do, Veggie Egg Roll. The Discord server, its links is in the YouTube side. I need to set it up on Twitch so that it will link you there, but I do have it. Do I want to play Sarah? I think I just play Panther. Try and carry this bot. There we go. Urko has the link. Awesome. What? No! Your Gambit decided to just appear and then kill Black Panther? And then disappear? Current leader list is Sunspot, Iceman, Mr. Sinister, Scorpion, Ironheart, Thor, Wong, Shang-Chi, White Tiger, Panther leader Odin. The Wong leader, yes. The Wong leader is hilarious. I would not run Mr. Sinister in that list because that's taking up so much of your board space. But yeah, it's super fun. Opponent has snapped. Now we can very easily win Subterranea, but we're definitely losing Throne Room, and I don't see how we hold off at Savage Land. If only they'd killed, if the Gambit had killed anything besides the Panther, we would have been golden. Yeah, Discord is actually popping. We've got about 100 people that are on there pretty consistently. Discussions for a lot of stuff. I bounce in and out as well. It says the invite is invalid. No. Let's see. I can post a new invite. It's not supposed to expire. I wonder if some update caused it to expire. All right. Hang on. Nope. That's because it was the wrong one. Here we go. My channel. And then invite people. I will copy this. And there we go. Take us into another one. How do you feel about there not being any buffs this patch? How do I feel about there not being any buffs? I feel like the cards that are in most need of buffing need reworks. Like they need something extra. So I'm fine with the setup for the patch. I think that they just kind of nudged a lot of the outliers towards more where they should be. We have a new animation for Onslaught Citadel. We have the green instead of just being grayed out. I like it. I like it. So yeah, I'm happy with the patch. I'm surprised that Arrow did not get hit. She's one of the outliers that I kind of had identified before. Danny, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Since when there's no 5k limit on credits? I believe there is. You can collect over 5k, but then once you are above 5k, you cannot collect any more. That's my understanding of how it works. We'll drop the Mr. Negative. Magic is going to be very important here. We don't necessarily care about opening up the vault. We get the flaming magic. I love it. They didn't touch Cosmo. Yes. Not hitting Cosmo is unfortunate. They hit Destroyer instead. Now, it's nerfing the most popular list to run Cosmo in, but yeah, Cosmo is still here in force. So then we play Wong, Mystique, Shuri? No? Yes? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, so Shuri will super buff one card. That whatever we draw will get super buffed. And then Black Panther can play to Onslaught Citadel to win that lane. I think we got it. He played double Kingpin on turn 6, cloning Vats, and the opponent Heimdalled and lost all their cards? Oh, Adviat, I would have loved to see that happen. My gosh. Surprised I never noticed before, but just noticed I'm a board gamer. Yes, they're not books. They're board games. Okay. So Shuri is dishing out X4 to the power of whatever we play. Honestly, maybe it does need to be the Panther. rather than playing Panther here to Onslaught Citadel, because we can just play something like Sunspot and then the Ironheart to grab all of that instead. I like this. I like this a lot. Didn't they bump the credits to 10k? Is that actually a change? Maybe it is a change. I'm okay with it. The more that you're able to stockpile, honestly, I think that's better. What do I think of a location that only influence cards on the right, left, bottom, or top? I feel like I covered this, Phillipson. I love the idea. Ooh. I love the idea of a location that only influences cards in specific positions, like the first card, the fourth card, stuff like that.
Wakanda forever.
Is it safe to open catches yet? I believe it is, Milo. What are the top 3 to 5 board games that you have on the shelf? Also, yes, the cap went up. Okay, good to know that the cap went up. And also, good to know that Panther can still do stuff like this. You know what? I'm okay losing to be able to get the 2k Panther. It's... the Enchantress just shut us down so much. So much. So, top board games. Settlers of Catan, nostalgia factor. That one is always going to have to be on top for me. Just because I played it so much in high school and middle school, I don't think there's ever going to be another one like it. Robinson Crusoe, cooperative survival game, is my top pick otherwise. Absolutely love it. Very crunchy game. Very fun hook of you get cards that are encounters. They're like mini story events where you read what's happened and then you make a choice. Based on your choice, you could have different consequences, and one of the potentials is that the card gets shuffled into another event deck with a chance to appear and punish you later. So you get some emergent storytelling as decisions you make earlier in the game and that you thought you kind of could slough off until later come back to bite you, and you have to be able to mitigate a lot of bad situations. So that's my top pick. And then I love Pandemic. I love Carcassonne. Oh, Shadows over Camelot. Shadows over Camelot is one of my absolute favorites as well. Let's go Ironheart. So a lot of cooperative games, but that's kind of the bend of my family. Less competitive against each other, had more fun being able to play against the games. Forgot the name of the location. When you can only play one card, you keep destroying that location for the enemies with debris. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The Space Throne, being able to send the Goblin over and put it up. Have I ever played Monopoly? The game is cracked. I have played Monopoly, as a matter of fact. I have played Monopoly. Okay, so it's Panther here to Cloning Vats, because then he doubles, comes back to hand as a 10-pointer. I like it. I heard that, what is it? Mario Kart Monopoly is actually supposed to be really good, because they reduced the game time and had a couple other modified rules that were a significant improvement. Are you guys... You guys see this? No! Operation, best board game, yes! Combining board games with electrocution. Let's give this to children. It was fantastic. Monopoly is fun in concept. You're like, I'm gonna run the stock market. I'm gonna build up all my hotels. There's like satisfying elements in Monopoly. It's just you have to slog through 6 hours of pain to get there. Poor Wong. Everyone knows playing is gotta. Yeah, everybody can play around it. Mario Kart Monopoly sounds goated. Yes, Mario Kart Monopoly, I've heard is actually really good. Panther ascends to the throne when the opponent retreated before we could see it. Hey Teddy, first time caller, long time listener, finally managed to make the live stream. Daryl, good to see you on the stream, man. So if we play Psylocke, we can jump to Shuri? Really, I'd like to be able to jump to Wong or Mr. Negative. But I will accept this. What other Pool 3 card is amazing in the Wave deck? You hope you get that next for your collection shop. So Frost, you're looking at Death with the Wave, and then you're looking at She-Hulk as another potential incredible pull. I'll play Shuri. Get the doubling. Get to play, well, I'm going to play Magic. I'm going to invest in Shuri to be able to play a 6-point Magic? I guess I am. And they got Onslaught. Onslaught now gonna pull Lizard down to -6. Anybody in chat know how to update the game? Check the App Store? I'm not sure why it is being delayed for you. Just gonna play Sunspot. Alright, so we wasted Shuri, for sure. Also with Risk, you can risk all your friendships. Risk, the game of Risk, now offering you to lose your friendships. The opponent playing Onslaught alongside Typhoid Mary and Lizard. Are they running Luke Cage? Luke Cage player spotted? Well, I can't play here because of the Cosmo. I'll play to New York. I'm expecting Luke Cage here, honestly. It's what we were talking about when we broke down Luke Cage. The Typhoid Mary, the Lizard. I would love to see the Onslaught on the Typhoid Mary if that could have happened. Claw. Okay. Sure. When are you gonna hit us with the good stuff? I'm still waiting. I feel like the Throne Room is just a lost cause. We don't have anything that actually tops the Typhoid Mary. Thought this update came with the feature to battle against friends. No, it doesn't, Frost. That is still planned for the future. They're going to be updating Diplomacy, ending friendships for 30 years. Yeah, that's for one game. That single game of Diplomacy lasted 30 years to finally break apart the friendship. But the update to be able to battle your friends is going to be coming later on in the year. At least that's the current promise. They're going to be updating the roadmap when we get the new season, the Silver Surfer season. We're going to see the update to the roadmap. You second the notion of getting Marvel United? Great entry-level game for the Marvel Universe. So I have Marvel Villainous. Marvel United. What is the, what's the action figure? It's not the action figure, but the miniature Marvel game. It's like you get the little heroes, and you fight in a cityscape, and there's rules about destroying the environment. You guys must know what I'm talking about. That one looks really fun. And I love painting minis. So I'm already predisposed to like it. Will they implement the 1 card per week release? Yes, that is the promise. Is that we're getting up to 1 card a week now that we have collector tokens. Store update soon, hoping for Dracula and Lockjaw. Dracula and Lockjaw are incredible cards, can't go wrong there. Crisis Protocol, thank you. Yes, I am really interested in trying Crisis Protocol. Managed to play 4 cards to the Space Throne just because Scarlet Witch changed it. I love it. Games like that have a digital version. Does Crisis Protocol have a digital version? If it does, I was unaware. I would love it if it did. I'm not trying to knock it. Oh, how did you know? Playing the Cosmo where it said lay down the Wong. What is this? What is this? It's disgusting. I don't really want to play now. My Zola is 0-6. Well, I could just play him for the 6 points, right? Let's play Panther. Let's play Panther here. And then immediately play Zola. That way, if we hit the Psylocke instead, we at least get some benefit. But ideally, I want the Panther. Cosmo, he somehow always knows. And then Professor X is disgusting. You disgust me. Okay, it was the Psylocke. Psylocke gives us nothing because of the Cosmo. And here we are. My Ironheart doesn't even get me into where I need to be. The opponent just plays a Destroyer here to win. It seems pretty punishing. I can get the 3 points here, or I can maybe get 4 points. I mean, it's better to play the 3, and then I play this for 6, 9 points. If the opponent plays something, basically if they don't have Destroyer, they didn't snap. Just realize goblins are on reveal. You can copy a goblin with Absorbing Man and give your opponent +3 power for no reason. Yeah, he could go sailing across the board. Unsanctioned swapping of sides. Everyone is out to get Wong, feels bad, man. Yeah, exactly. Shuri is on your shop. Well, you can watch the hour and a half and see all the glorious things that you can do with Shuri, which mostly involves playing other good decks with Shuri in them. We're going to give this one more, and then we're going to build our She-Hulk list. Why not Mystique to copy Wong? Why not Mystique to copy Wong? Because I wanted to be able to play the Zola, and because I had not seen at that time the Professor X locking down my location. So my goal was that the Zola would be able to distribute the power of the Panthers. But in hindsight now, being able to play the Mystique to copy the Wong away from the Cosmo would have been more beneficial. But we still won. Thankfully, we still won. Aw, leaders in the shop. That one is fun. Kyle, good to see you. How's it going? We'll just wait. Play negative on 3 is pretty solid for us. Do I think Cosmos should have a limit to how many things they should stop on reveals? Ooh. That's actually an incredibly interesting idea. Of Cosmo has like a charge limit. So he stops like 2 or 3 on reveal abilities. You could spend some to wear his limit down and then play in to actually get something through. Saying that out loud, I love that idea. Chat, what do we think? Put a charge limit on Cosmo. The more I think about it, the more I like it. We'll go Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative. With the Ebony Maw there, we know that this is a free space for the Wong. So maybe I just play Mr. Negative to the Avengers compound. Is Absorbing Man good? I don't think Absorbing Man is super good, Danny. We're still looking for more testing on him. There could be some situations where he does end up being very good. He is solid with Spider-Man. You're leveraging all this control against the opponent. But I personally am not super excited for Absorbing Man. Most people wouldn't spend energy to override the Cosmo. Exactly, but what if he only had like 2 charges? And then you know that they might be trying to play Destroyer and get that nullified. And then if you break down the Cosmo, then suddenly their Cosmo doesn't break their own Destroyer. I think it could be a fun way to try and balance him. You set the charges pretty low. So it's a deterrent. It's a powerful deterrent. But if you really need to get through for your Wong, you have got options. I don't know. It's not a perfect idea. It definitely needs some tinkering. We'll play Sarah. Get the extra max energy and then the discount together. Don't be haters. We love Cosmo. I love playing Cosmo. Super Scroll is very powerful. Dev, what kind of decks have you been playing against? I feel like he's a huge mixed bag. Ah, the Zola. It's so good. We got Iron Man plus the Zola to be able to absolutely... Oh. We actually have Shuri doubling 10-point Iron Man on both sides of the board. Yes, sign me up. Sign me up right now. If they Cosmo, we riot. So then Cosmo would just play more tactically instead of just playing him, shutting down the on-reveal decks. Exactly. It also means that if you needed to get control through, you could maybe do it. So if Cosmo only has 1 or 2 charges, Destroyer takes up 1, your Shang-Chi could get through the Cosmo to be able to axe the Destroyer. I just think there's a lot of potential there. So now Shuri is going to double... do we double the Iron Man or do we double the Panther? I mean, they're both pretty good. Oh. And then it's Wong plus Panther to hold the Super Flow? What is Shuri's ability? If you type exclamation point and then the card name, you'll get the ability of all the cards in the game. Shuri will double the power of the next card that you play. Titania for you, lame. Yeah, Mr. Doctor, I'm not super excited about her.
I am Iron Man.
The doubled Iron Man. Did you think that the 0-5 Iron Man was too much? That gave Mr. Negative an unfair advantage against you?
I am Iron Man.
What if he's a 0-10? Replicated for free to 2 winning lanes. How do you feel about that? Absorbing Man, probably a pass for 3k, right? It is for me, Cubbyhole. Absorbing Man is a pass for me right now. Shuri Negative is fire. I am loving this. All right. One more game. I think I already said that. One more game, and then we build She-Hulk. We build She-Hulk Deathwave. Got Galactus in the shop, but you're nowhere done with completing pool 3. II General, it's okay. You've got the Galactus banked up. Now you're just looking for Wave, for Death, for Deadpool, and you've got the list. You have the Galactus list, at least the way too early one. Have I actually seen them rank Titania as the #1 pool 4 card at Marvel Snap Zone? They said Titania was the best pool 4 card? What? Didn't they see that She-Hulk is a card? Didn't they see that Luke Cage is also a card? What are they talking about? I don't want the Vibranium Mines. Mr. Negative is gonna brick all the Vibranium. Luke Cage is in the store right now. You're at collection level 740. Okay, so Luke Cage, you need a lot of pool 3 cards to be able to synergize with him, but he looks very powerful with the hazmat lineup especially. Shuri just came up in your market. Pass. Oh no, Dio. Have we not been representing her well enough? I was pretty excited when we got her. Titania is so mad. I agree, Mr. Doctor. You have Dracula in your shop. Should you pin? Ooh, Dracula. Well, if you love playing discard, Dracula is core. He is a staple card for the discard lists. And he's good in other lists as well. He's good at just eating an Infinite if you're able to thin things down. He's good in all these different styles of decks. Have I gone Shuri into Hobgoblin? I have not, Sam A, but yes, that is a possibility. You can double the -8. I'll play here. We should be able to win Throne Room. We can have Magic extend the game. Probably want to turn off those mines. Dracula is super OP. Atuma. Is Atuma a pass? Ooh, is Atuma a pass? So Atuma I rank towards the top of Series 4, but not a must grab. If you like playing Ongoing Destroyer, Atuma looks pretty good. If you like playing Professor X, Atuma looks pretty good. Luke Cage, Debris, Wong, Hazmat, Odin. Too many cards for the meme combo. It is a lot of cards. But here's the thing, is that the combo is good even without Luke Cage. That's what makes it acceptable in my eyes. Just got Agent Coulson. Yeah, I feel like the agents are just missing something. I mean, I get it. They're normal people. They're just a guy next to earth-shattering superheroes with magical powers and elaborate backstories. But I was hoping for a little bit more out of the agent deck. Just creating the random cards and then making those cards cheaper with Quinjet is not cutting it. They need something else to give them an edge. And they just don't have access to it right now. Ooh, I want to be able to get to the Throne Room with a really big card. But I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to make that happen. I also want to be able to play the Black Panther Zola combo. I mean, maybe I don't need the huge card at the Throne Room, especially if they just play Heimdall. Okay, I'll wait. Hey Teddy, at collection level 1000, you got Galactus in the shop, but you're lacking Death and Wave. Should you still get him because he is rare? Well, so here's the point, Starnus. If you really want to run Galactus, it's a great time to pin him. You're not going to see him again for a very long time. But also, if you have other, like if you wanted Thanos more than Galactus, then I would wait for Thanos. Thanos plays with less other pool 3 cards, and you're going to have a long time to be able to collect Wave and Death. But Galactus seems really fun. Thoughts on Rescue? Rescue is a great above tempo play. I really like Rescue. Don't talk smack about Coulson. Listen, Coulson, the guy, is great. Coulson, the card, but he's just a guy. And he's getting thrown in here with these superheroes. He's not supposed to be able to stand up to that. Okay, then we're getting the Wong distributed, which means I play Ironheart over here, because then the Ironheart will be able to snag the Wong. There we go. Haven't seen any of your targets in the token shop. Destroyer, Wong, Death, Dracula, Daredevil, Wave, Captain Marvel, Goose, all still MIA. Well, here's the good thing, Austin, is that the game has a memory of what they show you. So they're going to rotate through all of Series 3 before you see repeats. So, just because you haven't seen them yet, you're still going to get to see them. The Soul Read. I mean, that's a huge sacrifice. They were like, I'm not going to get my Iron Man, but I'm going to turn off your Wong. That's... I don't know if I would have done that. I don't think I would have had the stones to do it. Galactus seems boring. You play a third of the game. What do you mean? Deathwave is really fun. Galactus just tacks into Deathwave. Favorite part of this game is how it introduced you to many amazing characters you never heard of before. Yeah, it's Veggie Egg Roll. There's so many heroes that otherwise they're not in the MCU. I've really been just a MCU Marvel guy. What new card with the new update goes best with a Devil Dino deck? Still learning. Best with a Devil Dino deck. Ooh. Honestly, Valkyrie can do okay for you. She leverages control but will not hit your dinos because their base power is 3 and then their ongoing goes on top of that. So Valkyrie is going to be pretty solid for you. The agents, I don't recommend getting the agents even though they synergize with that playstyle. I don't think they're good enough to really care about being upgrades. Sure, they have synergies, but they're not necessarily upgrades to what you already have. Oh, have we just updated the shop? Yes, new card. Okay, guys. Thanos or Galactus. Oh, send me your energy, chat. Thanos or Galactus. We have the tokens. We can play with whatever we get. Oh, no way. Let's go. Oh, the purple man on the throne. There's no hiding from us. Chat, we get to play Thanos. Oh, man. Ooh. Claim me. Deck build me. Hope. Thanos is in the collection. Yeah. Oh man, so we hit the biggest yellow jacket the world has ever seen, and now we get to play Thanos. All right, clear the deck. Where's our deck recommendation? I'm ready to lock it in now. I was prepping, guys. I was prepping. Take me to Thanos Zoo is where we're gonna start out. All right, paste me. Okay. So. We're not sure how to be able to mitigate the randomness that Thanos is inserting. We have all the stones as commands in the chat, I believe. Maybe Urko, can you double check if I have the stones added? If I don't, you don't necessarily have to add them. We can just put a link or something. But I want the stones in. Okay. So our goal is to play the standard ongoing, or is an ongoing zoo list. 2 of the stones are ongoing. So we have the ability to hit them all with the buffs from Kazar. We get Blue Marvel to distribute buffs across the board. Spectrum can clip them if we don't find Thanos. If we do find... Oh, here we go. Okay, Mind Stone. Yeah. Okay, so he's got them all here. And we're still running the nerfed Angela. She might get updated. We're running Carnage for a little bit of space control. I'm worried that we're going to run out of space. Quinjet, I believe, is supposed to hit the stones, making them free. And then the Nova synergizing with the Carnage, the armor, to be able to protect the keystones that we want to maintain. And it's perfect, because this is literally our title. Yes, we have the stones. Fantastic. Thank you, Urko. Will the collector changes or caches bug be fixed? Yes, the collector caches are working on it. Jeffy confirming Quinjet hits the stones. Okay. Oh, why? My very first game with Thanos. I'm going to show the opponent what we missed out on, and then I'm going to retreat. I'm going to play Reality Stone, and then I'm going to retreat. I'm going to say, Arg, what just happened? Transform this location into a new one. It didn't even happen? Excuse me? Oh, created by Thanos. Yes, it did. Alright, retreat. Thanos never wins, guys. 0% win rate. Do I wait to open the cash boxes until you're level 500 if you're at 470 now? No. The caches... Hang on. Do you wait to open them? No, you don't need to wait to open the caches. Now that the update has hit, just play as you would. Yeah, it's always like that with the new deck. I know, guys. Okay. I don't know the stones very well. It's going to be slow. Draw a card. Next turn, you get +1 energy. That sounds great. Draw 2 stones from your deck. I think I want the extra energy. Okay, we're going to be slamming down stones. Time stone. This is on reveal. And this guy doesn't have ongoing. Okay, we don't need to protect these. These are potentially on the chopping block. I draw the Power Stone. The Power Stone is 1/3. If I've played all 6 cards, then Thanos gets +10 power. And then Nova Roma draws me Space Stone. Okay, so we're actually going to be able to play all the stones. We can go Mind Stone me. Space Stone will allow me to move a card. This was an argument for bringing in Human Torch. Because Human Torch does play in bounce, kind of plays in zoo, mostly on the bounce side of zoo. And then the Space Stone gives you an extra activation there, which was pretty spicy. Okay, so then we do this, and then we do the Power Stone, which has to be protected at all costs, so that we get that +10 on the Thanos. And now the Mind Stone is going to draw our last 2 stones from the deck. The Infinity Gauntlet is assembled. Soul Stone and Reality Stone have made their appearances, and that was turn 2? Oh no. Warrior Falls. I don't need any of these guys to stay around, do I though? No, they can all be destroyed, honestly. I'm okay with this. Or do I play Armor? I could play Armor to protect them, and then move one of them away so that we can still get somebody else here. That way they're at least grabbing all of the buffs, right? Or do we let a couple of them die? Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make. We also have draw a card. Enemy cards here have -1 power, obviously amazing. Transform this location into a new one. Who do I want to transform? We definitely put the negative power on the Angela. We need to protect the Power Stone, you're right. Power Stone is our +10. I think that we lock that in. Suffering the loss of the Power Stone would be devastating. And then let's go ahead and move Space Stone away. Okay, here we go. Protect the Power Stone. Okay, we're gonna protect the Power Stone. The Thanos has made his appearance. Just have to play the Reality Stone, and then Thanos is hitting as the 6/18 world ender that he is supposed to be. Okay. So we play Reality Stone. That'll get us away from Warrior Falls. I don't need my other little zoo cards being... Well, actually, what if we let Nova die? I can just pop it with the Carnage now and then play Reality Stone to get away from the destruction. We snap, right? We're rolling in it. Is Bast worth it? You have Mystique? Only limited tokens. Any suggestions? No! Why did we snap? You didn't want to see Thanos hit the board, Sugar Cube? Okay. New rule, no snapping. We can't scare opponents away while we're actually testing. I do recommend Bast. Bast is one of my top personal picks, but that's because I think she's going to work very well in negative lists, Cerebro lists, and Zoo lists. If you don't care about running those specific lists, then Bast is going to be just eh. And she's very expensive, so that's my recommendation. Mind Stone gets us rolling. Finding the Mind Stone is huge for Thanos, right? Huge. They always run back to me. Reality Stone, Soul Stone. I don't like that the ongoing, and now I have Time Stone. Okay, so this is transforming. This is Witch. It's red, Scarlet Witch. This makes sense. Soul Stone is the hurt the enemy cards. Time Stone, draw, and power. I like this. So I go Soul Stone because you're trying to race at Asgard. And then I get draw and energy. You're not ongoing. No. You are on reveal, but also ongoing. You are on reveal. Okay. We're in. No on Titania, right? Yeah, I'm not super high on Titania. You should clear half the opponent's board after you snap. Something a little more thematic would have been quite fun rather than him just being a 6/18. Well, I don't like the next zone. Yes, they love it. Okay. Iceman is great. We need to protect Power Stone, so that's not armor yet. Reality Stone, honestly, you can get... Which one do we eat? Carnage eats one of these. Reality Stone, Time Stone. Let's eat this one. I need space here to hold Blue Marvel and Kazar. Is Valkyrie any good? Yeah, Valkyrie is incredible. Valkyrie looks pretty amazing. We hold the Thanos, we just need the Power Stone. Valkyrie is a nice piece of control. Dragging the opponent down to your level. A lot of possibilities for Valkyrie, I feel like. And now, of course, I get the Nova. Where do we play our big ol' armor? I might actually play it to Isle of Silence and not care. Yeah, we could just play the Wakandan Embassy. Then we're gonna play Blue Marvel. And then we're gonna play Thanos 610. No, not gonna play Thanos, we're gonna play Spectrum. Spectrum gives us the AoE buffs. Okay, so then it is like Korg, right? Korg plus Nova. Sure. Petercat, thank you for the follow. And Tyler Gilbert missed your subscription earlier, but thank you. This deck sucks. Kazar was destroyed by Yondu. Yeah. How can you get more tokens? By opening caches. We got the Power Stone. Okay. Power Stone me. Where do I play it though? And now I finally get Quinjet. Power Stone is representing 10 power on the Thanos. That's a lot. Playing the Blue Marvel is representing 8, 12 power. Now, of course, I can combo other things alongside the Power Stone. And it is ongoing, so I can still hit it. No, I'm looking to be able to play Spectrum to win, though. I think we needed Quinjet down earlier. Favorite update was the TVA now doubles cubes. I didn't realize that was the case, but yes, that at least makes it consistent with the other locations, right? I'm not gonna play the Power Stone. It sounds crazy saying that, but I think it's better to be able to play the Spectrum here.
Wakanda forever!
Because Spectrum will land, get the buff on... Nope, the Time Stone doesn't get buffed. I mean, the buffs over here are irrelevant there. Black Panther is too big, but we are able to buff... Wait. Yes, the Soul Stone has ongoing here. That's it? That's it. 8. 8-pointer... I should have done the Power Stone. And the Zola... No, the Zola will not work because of our armor. We beat Zola. They can't win with Zola. Hopefully they play Taskmaster. Well, there it is. We lose on margin of victory. We still would not have won even if we had played the Mind Stone instead. Yes, this is the Thanos deck. This is the Thanos Zoo. Hero J, thank you for the follow. What card goes good with Seahawk? How should you build your deck with her? With Seahawk. Who are we talking about? What would I say are the top priority for Series 4 and 5 to buy with tokens? My top priorities, I mean, obviously Thanos. He's not competitive, but people really want to play a new style of deck. Galactus is at the top. Bast is at the top for me. Valkyrie looks really good. That's your Series 5. Series 4, Luke Cage is at the top for me. Tuma is pretty good. Who else did I have? She-Hulk. She-Hulk is probably above Atuma. We'll go Iceman. No stones yet. Need Thanos Death Pool. We could play it. We can play. I have the entire... I just don't have the extra Series 4 and Series 5 stuff. I have everything from Series 3. We can build whatever we want. Throne room. We'll put Thanos on the throne. Who is Bast? Bast is a Egyptian deity. She's one of the Egyptian cat gods. Feminine Egyptian cat god. We go Korg plus Nova. Not finding any stones yet. So many things I can work with Thanos. Yes, Thanos is opening up a world of opportunities. Got Luke Cage in the shop, but you're barely starting pool of 3. Don't have the way to use him yet. So unfortunately going to skip him. I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. We'll play the Kazar. Does Quinjet discount Deadpool when he is destroyed and comes back to hand? I don't believe he does Soulless Harmony. I was testing him one week and it worked, and then I was testing him the next week and it didn't. And so the most recent thing is that he doesn't. How has the Thanos deck been performing so far? This is game 2, because we had District X as one of them. It's been performing. We got a win. We got a loss. We're just at the very beginning, and it's all theory crafted. We haven't tried refining the list any yet. I'll still play the Power Stone at 1-3. Sure. And then I guess I play... Hang on. Is it just like Power Stone, Ant-Man? We didn't get rolling on this one, did we? Is Angela still good? Yes, I think Angela's still good. You thought Bast was the Wakandan god? I'm pretty sure it's a Egyptian deity. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I thought it came to the Marvel pantheon through Egypt. About to just play Thanos for 9. Yeah, that seems like what's about to happen. But if I play to the throne room, what is my idea for a Bast deck? Play her in Mr. Negative Zeros, because then you have all these cards that are super cheap. Basically, Mr. Negative wants to flip all the cards in deck. All the cards that you just draw in your opening hand then have really low power and will benefit tremendously from Bast. If Bast just hits Mr. Negative, that means that she increased Mr. Negative by 4. She's 1 point herself, which makes her a 1-5 stat line, which that's crazy. That's crazy good. Just hitting Mr. Negative alone makes her a far above tempo play. I could play Thanos to the throne, which would be amazing if they don't play there. But if I play here, then I get the benefits from the Baxter building. I'll play the throne room. Did we have the right read? Yes. Thanos on the throne. I'm not saying that this is a real tribute to the strength of Thanos, but we got it. That's his Wakandan Panther goddess. Bastet is the Egyptian one. All right. So obviously based on the Egyptian one, but is specifically Wakandan. It's fascinating that she's Wakandan, but she doesn't really help the Wakandan cards. What are some good Thor decks? Lockjaw. That's about it. Lockjaw on reveal is what Thor likes to run in. Can't make up your mind on what 6K to spend. It's a tight tug of war on what you want to spend. Space and reality, these two are not good. Not good openers for us. I'll play space. Saw a comment on another streamer's video that said Thanos should have text that says, when death is played, destroy this card. That'll be spicy. Some little card v card interaction. Very spicy. Let's throw down our Ant-Man and then drop the... Honestly, I'm okay with the Space Throne getting cleared out. I'll play Nova here, and then I'll play Ant-Man here. We could get Thanos out early at Titan. Finally, everything connects. Thanos has to be played to Titan. The card art does look Egyptian though. Yeah, it does. It looks very Egyptian. Ah, Power Stone. So here we go. Starting to get the lineup. But Sanctum say, oh, if only I had moved a card to the right. We'll play our Power Stone. And I can't get Reality Stone in here. We do have the Thanos. I need Carnage to be able to clean up the board space so that I can actually play the stones and then get the +10. Token Shop is tempting you with Psylocke? I love Psylocke. I actually really do. I guess I play Kazar here. Still waiting for Carnage. Yandu kind of hard counters us if he ever hits a stone. Yep. He could hit a stone, he could hit Thanos. You think Moon Knight mentions Bast was also part of the Egyptian pantheon, but left/stopped caring about Egypt at some point. Ah, so we have more of the Bast backstory. What if I just play Arrow? Seems to be my best way to get points on the board. Ah. Well, there goes the Power Stone. And all of the 1-drops that Kazar was buffing. Amazing. I'm not salty. Enemy cards here have -1 power. Take that. Reality Stone, transform this location into a new one. And that. And that's going to knock them down to what? I don't think we win even a margin of victory here because they'll be at -3, 16.
Opponent snapped.
We're not putting together any power runs here. Yeah, we're out.
Escaped.
Neil, you headed out. Glad to see you on the stream. Arrow was in your shop. You think you should have picked it up, but too late now. Arrow's very popular. She was all the hotness for a while. Thanos feels like the safe buy over Galactus, honestly, because he will most likely get a buff, and Galactus is definitely in nerf territory from what you've seen so far. Ooh, Soulless Harmony. Projecting the card changes. I don't know. The developers have so far only changed one premium card, and that's Thor. And he got a buff. They've never nerfed a premium card. So we'll see. They're going to start at some point, but they just haven't done it yet. Pretty ironic Thanos works on a zoo deck when he wants half the population gone. Yeah. He actually benefits from having a very large population, right? It's great. Let's go Nova. No. Turn 1, it's Iceman. I feel like maybe Chavez is good with Thanos to increase consistency. I don't think so. We have so many cards in deck. It's not... I don't think that the little bit of the Chavez is what we need. Let's set up Nova. I'll just play Nova over here. We'll go Ant-Man to the Mojo World. Thanos is much better in Death Wave, in your opinion, but this seems fun. To run it in the Death Wave. So why do you run it in the Death Wave? So that you get more draw? So that you get more fodder for destruction? We have the Thanos. I guess I just play the Carnage now. I just don't see why Death Wave is what everybody is saying is the go-to. It keeps your board space open. The stones give you good on-reveal abilities and then you kill them. I can understand that. But then for the finisher, you're not even playing Thanos, right? Or is the idea that you play... Can you actually play Wave to get both Death and Thanos together? If stones could be indestructible, then the board will get full of useless stones. Yeah, they need to be destroyed so that you can keep on playing, right? I was thinking Bast for Cerebro 3s will give value to Cerebro, Mystique, and Iron Man. Yes, Bast for Cerebro 3s will be pretty crazy. Sure, I'll draw the stones. I'll draw the 2 stones and then I will not play them. Because I'm going to play Spectrum. Maybe I do play them alongside something else. If I could get Kazar here, I'd be pretty happy. There goes their Carnage. Nope, I get the Reality Stone. Okay. Soul Stone, I get the draw card, reduce the enemy card power. Power Stone is just the 1/3.
Opponent
I don't have all the stones to be able to play Thanos. Transform this location into a new one, draw a card. I wish I had them just earlier, right? Turn 7 is Thanos, Death, and She-Hulk. If you play Wave as well. We'll definitely try it with the Thanos. We can build it. I have She-Hulk as well, which is pretty awesome. But this feels like a retreat. Yeah. Alright, one more with the zoo. She-Hulk and Sunspot could help smooth out the curve. Good. Need to add magic to help Thanos hit every stone. I mean, maybe. Maybe we do need magic, but the idea of running magic in zoo just... it makes me shiver. The green stone is better than the other stones. What? I like the stone that draws 2 stones. I need to draw all these stones. Okay, you're saying Time Stone is the best? Draw a card to play? Yeah, it is. I mean, it's Psylocke plus card draw on a 1-cost body. Time Stone is insane. But Mind Stone will get us the extra ones from the deck. We'll go Mind Stone. Okay, this is the opening you need. You need the stones that draw stones. If you could get a stipulation that you're guaranteed with Thanos to start with 1 stone in hand, that might be what he needs. Yeah, it kind of counters the concept of zoo. If you add magic, it would be a weird ad, but maybe Thanos justifies it. That's the thing. I'm going to keep an open mind. Maybe Thanos does justify it. Space Throne, very good with Angela. I think we're set to rock and roll here. If we can find all the stones and then play the big Thanos, this could be the one. You use the stones to draw the stones. Okay. Time Stone. Space Stone. I'm okay with Throne Room. I'm also okay with Nidavellir. I'm okay with either of these. But I have to play the Reality Stone, so which one do I want to cancel? The opponent has given us no information. Cancel Nidavellir. I'll let Thanos carry the Throne Room. Wave cheats out Thanos so that you can keep the Power Stone safe in your hand till the last turn. With Death, you can run Killmonger to clear your stones and then drop Death's cost. These are all true. These are all true. Shuri's lab reveals instead. That's terrible for us. Soul Stone. Reduce the power. Right. So Space Throne comes across. And then... I can play the Blue Marvel early. I can also... I think it's Kazar. Hang on. I want the Quinjet. Kazar plus. But I kind of also want Thanos to get doubled at the lab. Whoa. I'll do the Kazar. Quinjet Soulstone will be free. If we draw Mind Stone, that would also be free. Yeah, we play broken combos over here. We do play broken combos over here. Just for here, long day. How many times do we play Thanos on the board? He won. I put him on the Space Throne, and he was big enough to win. That was probably our best play of the day. Okay. Right now, Kazar is the biggest, which is crazy. But I can play Blue Marvel plus Soul Stone and hope to draw the Mind Stone. Nope. The Power Stone. Power Stone would be huge. Ah! At least we got it. Our board was all choked up that I don't know. We could have left the Blue Marvel off. We could have left the Soul Stone off. We should have left the Soul Stone off, right? Because we could play it just for free. And then we could have played them over here and then put Thanos on the lab. I don't know. We probably lose here, but maybe. Shuri Yellow Jacket was the best play of the day. Shuri Yellow Jacket was. No, I'm not snapping, guys. It's too... They can come back. The Ghost Rider could pull Hela right here. There we go. We get to see the Mega Thanos. Sha sha sha. Okay, one more game. He deserves one more game of Thanos Zoo. Honestly, now that we got Thanos, I should probably update the YouTube stream title. All right. What should we call it? Can Thanos take the throne? And the problem with YouTube is you have to update your thumbnail as well. It's a whole thing. At least Twitch gets it immediately. There we go. Okay. Teddy's Shiny Rock Collection. Yep. Had some drop a 38 power Thanos on you earlier. It was hilarious. How did he get 38? Is he getting doubled? Is he on the throne? I feel like if you get all the stones for Thanos, it should do an animation. Yes! The animation is severely missing. His absence is felt. Galactus is over here with the coolest animation in the game, and Thanos has nothing? Who authorized this? I'll go Angela and then move the Space Stone out of the way. Honestly, I don't care if the Space Stone gets destroyed, so we'll slide it all the way out. It'd be cool to see Thanos do a quick snap of the gauntlet. Yes! Like, the Watcher has the Starscape. We should see the gauntlet come up and he snaps. There's a lot of possibilities. A lot of wasted opportunities. Draw a card next turn, you have +1 energy. This is the great one. Time Stone is amazing. Korg. Sure, Korg. I'll play the Power Stone. Early. Maybe they only had enough extra time to animate Galactus? Maybe. It still feels pretty... I mean, the game's been in development for 5 months. You didn't want to animate the snapping gauntlet? You can play multiple Power Stones to cloning vats? Oh, man. You're right. That Power Stone pop. Okay, give me Blue Marvel. Earlier you saw someone at a 38 power Thanos on a video here. Might have been the same one. Maybe it is with the multiple... It's probably the multiple Power Stones then. You got Absorbing Man in the shop. Is he good? Right now he has a pass for me, Lord. I mean, he's okay. Do I already try out She-Hulk? I have not. We got Thanos and then we got distracted. For being perfectly honest. Okay, so we play the Kazar. And then we're looking just to play Thanos to Dream Dimension or something like this. We're not winning the throne room. Oh, you lose Hela. Just got Black Bolt Veggie Egg Roll. Ooh, I am sorry. APAC Gaming, thank you for the follow. We could drop Spectrum? Spectrum is not feeling like she's fitting well in the deck. Would Magic help? Maybe Magic would help. I feel like trading Spectrum for Magic is better. So tempted to pick up Shuri in your shop. We were playing her for the first hour and a half of the stream. Is Leader worth it or not? Leader is incredible. Yeah, I think we just sit. You got Thanos. This deck is the one you're looking for. Only level 1,300. Yeah, there you go. You can definitely give it a try. It's pretty budget friendly. The Quinjet is important, but you can still run it. Long Black Bolt seems interesting though with Black Widow and Iceman. It could be. It seems interesting, but it seems like more of a meme than a real deck. What are my thoughts on Atuma? Possible Professor X and armor combos? Yes. I think Atuma is just an upgrade to what Warpath is doing for the ongoing Destroyer. Spectrum for Magic or Chavez? I feel like I would definitely go Magic. I don't think that Chavez is helpful with how many cards are in the deck. Maybe she is. We can test it. Played with a Deadpool deck yesterday. The only time you lost was when like 4 people played leader. Yep. Luis, good to see you on the stream. Beast Falcon might help the spam draws too. That's the thing that I'm wondering if we can play a bounce Thanos. Run the Bishop, run the Collector, run the Quinjet. Collector Quinjet is already pretty happy together. I can't do anything with World Chip. I don't have any cards that help with World Chip. I mean, I can still play what? Thanos on 6. Blue Marvels. Yeah, their Bishop is not very good. What do I think about Tatiana? I think she is not good. I mean, she's fine. Titania is fine. But she's like a mini game in herself. Interesting idea, but I would pass on her. God Leader is your first token shop purchase. You've been on a really good winning streak. So worth it. Love to hear it, Gato. Leader is super fun. Super fun. If you can maintain tempo and then lay down the leader, you're in a beautiful spot. Not sure if you want to use all your tokens for She-Hulk. We'll be testing She-Hulk in a second here. Bounce Thanos has to be the most reliable. But what makes it reliable? Is it because you're saying that you would be able to get replays of the stones that draw more cards? What I'm worried about is that you're not going to be able to fit Cosmo. That's fine for us. Sunspot's actually really good for them. But I'm worried that you're not going to be able to have enough hand size to handle the cards coming back. But I could be wrong. I feel like the best meme, even though you just got Wong from purchasing him in shop, is play Wong then snapping. So many people just leave. It's true. If they don't have the counter, they don't want to sit through it. Thanos is all I got. Devil Dino. Well, heads off to the opponent. They played Devil Dinosaur, we played Thanos. Seen people using Lockjaw well with Thanos. Yes, we had the Lockjaw, right? Okay, new deck. Thanos Zoo, it worked once. It got a couple other wins. It just wasn't very consistent. So now, we look at Thanos, we're gonna go Thanos Beast. Thanos Beast is the best analog to this list already. So I'm in for it. We want to be able to run our Collector. So, I think that we still maybe need to run Carnage. Definitely dropping Spectrum. Dropping Blue Marvel. Adding Collector. Cutting Korg. Carnage Nova. Do we need the Destruction to keep the board space opened up? Beast, of course. Falcon, where are you? Falcon, my man. Okay, this is giving us the replays. I really like Hood in this list. Would Venom Thanos work and then Angel to thin the deck? I mean, maybe. Killmonger? Why do we run Killmonger? That kills everything. We can drop Kazar. We're running Bishop. Where is my Bishop? 3-1. I need ya. I need variant art of Bishop. I love this guy. Yeah, Bishop, of course. I don't know if we run Lockjaw. Do we run Lockjaw at the same time, though? Lockjaw at the same time seems a little bit crazy. The stones need to be alive on the board or just played once? The stones just need to be played once for the Power Stone. 2 of them have ongoing abilities. The Power Stone, the purple one that empowers Thanos, has to be on the board. And then there's one that debuffs the opponent's cards. That one has to be on the board. Everything else just has to have been played. I'm wondering if we need Carnage or if we just go for Magic is better. Magic or Lockjaw. Alright, we'll try the Lockjaw. We'll start conjoining our archetypes. Save me. Deck list update. Yes. Take us in. Wouldn't you run Lockjaw on this? You wouldn't? I mean, we'll see. If you play a 0 on turn 5, can you Infinite? No, because you played a card. It's not that you spend energy, it's that you play a card. Wasp for Lockjaw? Wasp for Lockjaw is interesting. I don't think that we need Wasp for Lockjaw. We have the Power Stone and Superflow. Fun, 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 fun. Why am I still running Ant-Man? We need to cut Ant-Man, that's for sure. We want on-reveal abilities. I'll still play Power Stone, just so we get it out there. Bamzilia, thank you for the subscription. Shylin, how's it going, man? So it doesn't get rid of its ability, the card's 0, not a 0 energy card. Oh, yes. No, 0 does not get rid of the ability. Because the ability is in hand, it's locking you. They've got their Noir Angela, very cool, very cool. I suppose I play Armor to be able to protect the Power Stone, but I'm just going to play Falcon to get the returns going. We need to cut Ant-Man. I don't know why I didn't cut Ant-Man. Or Absorbing Man to get another 2 bounce. Absorbing Man I think is too expensive and I don't have him. Shylin, thank you for the donation. The generosity helps us out a ton, guys. Thank you. It's what helps me keep on pursuing the channel as opposed to other things. Drop the Reality Stone to the throne room. Falcon is still doing nothing. What am I supposed to do with Falcon here? Pulls back the Ant-Man, the Power Stone. Yeah, you got 0 randomly during a game. I was curious. Yeah, 0 will not negate the Infinite. Soul Stone. This gives us a draw and debuffs the opponent's cards. That's quite good. Quinjet gives us the discount on other stones. What's the split after black and white? I think it's just going to be like black and white with particle effects. Can you run a Thanos deck with fewer cards? No, you cannot. You have to have 12 cards. Play Reality on the Superflow? I mean, we could, but... Yes, we got Thanos, Kaz. We got Thanos. Mind Stone lets us draw the stones. What's the other one that we need? 3, 4... I don't have space. I play Mind Stone. I draw. I play... They're all free. I play Beast to open up... Nope, if I play Beast here to open up space, I need to play Beast here to open up space. That takes the Squirrel back to hand. That will let me play the Reality Stone, the Soul Stone, whatever other... I got... I'll have 4 spaces on the board, and I'll have 4 stones to play plus Thanos, so it doesn't fit. The squirrels kind of killed us. Ah, it's so frustrating. Okay. We're gonna cut Ant-Man. How Falcon is a good card? Falcon lets you get repeat activations of 1-drops with on-reveal abilities, buffs the collector at the same time, and then lets you replay the cards for Bishop. So Falcon is really good. Goodbye, Ant-Man. We can play... What are some of my other favorite cards here? Human Torch is normally good in bounce, but I'm not feeling it here. Yeah, the Central Park is what killed us. I mean, the other, like, the bounce cards that I like to be able to play through are things like the Electra, things like Hood. I'm really wondering if we need Carnage, though, to be able to keep the board open. Maybe we do. Does Falcon also proc the Quinjet effect? No, because the card is still starting in the deck. Quinjet cares about starting in the deck. Collector cares about returning to hand, coming to hand outside of drawing. Magic seems like an improvement. Yeah, we can go Magic. Give us that extra turn to be able to find our footing. Board space could still be a problem, though. But then, and then we would want to run Carnage. Who would we run Carnage for? I guess it's like Carnage for Hood. We're about to run a Zoo bounce list with the only 1-drops being the stones. Maybe it works. We're not running Sarah because Sarah does not discount 1-cost cards. Only the Power Stone needs to stay on the board. You think there's one other one that debuffs the opponent's cards that seems pretty good. But yeah, they don't have to stay on the board. They just have to be played. Okay. We have Reality, Power, Collector. I guess I play Reality early. Lockjaw does not count as play. Interesting. So you're saying if Lockjaw summons a stone from the deck, it will not proc Power Stone because it was not played. If you've played all 6 stones, Thanos has plus 10 power wherever he is. That's true. Based on the wording of the text, it sounds right, but it also has me very disappointed. I hope that's not the case. I'll play Angela, and then I will play the Power Stone, and then we'll play Collector plus Beast, and then we can keep playing and play Falcon to return the stones after they've buffed Angela, etc., etc. What about Killmonger? We might need Killmonger. What do you think is the worst 6 cost in the game? The worst 6 cost? I'd have to look at the list. It might be Agatha, but Agatha's pretty fun. I hate to speak ill of Agatha. Oh, wait. It's Beast? Because Beast will make these free. Leader Dino deck is fun. Oh, yes, it is very fun. Some Thanos gameplay. Your card shop has been cursed. Yes, we got that Thanos. Angela's play language. You don't think Lockjaw works? And maybe Lockjaw does not work for being able to play the stones to trigger the Power Stone. We're still getting the benefit of the stones. We're just not triggering Power Stone. It's what it seems like. So we go then here, and then let's turn off Super. Well, we know that the opponent is going to slide there as well, so we don't care too much. We could just play Reality Stone here, and then they don't get the... Yeah, we don't want them getting the movement. Okay, obviously. Time Stone comes in, and then that gives us extra energy and card draw, and then Falcon lets us pick up all the stones yet again. Oh, okay. Now things are popping. We get the Space Throne out of the draw. Oh, but Time Stone doesn't activate. I'm a fool. Okay. Next turn, you can move 1 card at this location. Does this include opponents? It doesn't say one of your cards. Does it mean that I could move an opponent's card? Chat, confirm or deny? Can I move opponent's cards with the Space Stone? That puts a whole new twist on what I thought it was capable of. I think I play Bishop to the Superflow. Yeah, the Falcon Marbles. People are saying yes. Helicarrier is the pretty... Oh, Helicarrier is terrible. They're able to move it? It's like Cloak. It allows 1 movement from that location on both sides. The problem is we're not going to be able to test it because of nowhere. Okay, let's go Time Stone, Reality Stone. Power Stone is ongoing, so you can arrive here. Space Stone, I don't know what I want to do with you. I guess play to mid. We're still 2 stones away from getting the full gauntlet, but... Try it for science. The wording says it should be able to move any card. The wording makes it seem like it is genuinely any card, right? We get Lockjaw, Soul Stone, and now we get the Mind Stone. Oh, it's so delicious. The opponent is like, yes, play to Fisk Tower. Move to Fisk Tower, it will help you. Soulstone, that debuffs the opposing cards. There we go. Helicarrier might be the worst 6 cost card. Okay, this is suddenly immediately better. Now, because the deck is so inconsistent, I don't want to credit it as being because of bounce, but this is starting to feel like it plays. You played someone yesterday that had Maria Hill, Helicarrier, and Coulson. No clue how they had all 3, but it was terrible. They must have really wailed on those. I guess I do play Power Stone. Like, we want to stack stones early. Who do we care about being at Bar Sinister? Our Bar Sinister play is like... Is it actually Bishop? We can scale Bishop fairly well. Cloning Vats. Enemy cards have a -1 power. What stone would we like to clone? There's a lot of good options. I'll clone Angela for now. You have Helicarrier in the shop right now. Hard pass. This version does give you the alternate win condition in case you can't activate Thanos, which is nice. Yeah, the bounce shell is better than the zoo shell that we were running. Can a pinned card be pulled from a cache? I believe it can. Power Stone to Bar Sinister. That would definitely be for the lulz, Gato. It would give us, what, the 48-point Thanos? I don't think we have enough space to really make it happen. I am going to play Bishop. I think that we, between Beast, Falcon, and Cloning Vats, can just keep on cycling here to scale a crazy Bishop. Drop 4 Power Stones at Bar Sinister. I could. It would help me manage the board space a little better, right? Did I get lucky enough to open Thanos on day 1? Yes, we just opened him a couple minutes ago. Game doesn't update so far. Have any tokens in the shop? Not sure why. Yeah, you're gonna have to look for the update. Okay. Time Stone is the answer. It's always the answer. And then Beast comes in to recall them, and then sure, I'll play the Soul Stone. Why not? Umbaku is definitely worse. Umbaku looks pretty terrible as well. Does pinning a card stop the timer? Yes, pinning the card will mean that it just stays where it's at. If I could choose to play one Infinity Stone in real life, which one would I pick? Well, it's the Time Stone. The Time Stone has to be the real life pick, right? And we just decided to slow the game down immensely, didn't we, by playing all these bishops? You think that Jess Jones is going to beat me? You think my bishops can't grow by 4 more points? You're crazy. Crazy. Okay, so then it is like Quinjet, Time Stone, Power Stone, or do I care about the other Angela? It could be Angela, Time Stone, Falcon. It's a little weird. Wait. Power Stone because it's free. Then the Falcon. I don't really want extra cloning because here I'm chaining myself with one of the stones still on the board anyway. Okay, here we go. How's Thanos going? Thanos is all over the place. Thanos is all over the place. To go into the past or the future. Does the Time Stone allow you to do both? Another game where Lockjaw is useless. Really should. Yeah, I think that we do consider removing Lockjaw. People were hyped on running a Lockjaw Stone deck, but now I feel like we don't need him here. What is better than Lockjaw for the bounce archetype? I mean, we could run Kazar, but I don't really want to run Kazar either. We could run just some of our other top control, one cost. Play another one cost, right? Something like a Korg. Something like, I need to update the overlay too, don't I? Because we're not running Ant-Man either anymore. Ah, they found the power of the Panther. Now, do we have a way to be able to win? I can play Power Stone. I mean, Power Stone, Soul Stone buffs this by 4. 8 points, but they're going to be able to drop the 10-point Panther. Woof. Yeah, Rocket, Korg, Hawkeye, Psylocke. Another Stone Draw engine itself is pretty consistent. Ooh, if we could get in the Adam Warlock. Do we run Adam Warlock here? Are we actually going to run Adam Warlock? The bishops take so long for each card. Yeah. Lockjaw might help us find the Thanos, you're right, but I don't know if that gives us the win. What else are we potential to find? We have 8 cards in the deck. It's just a 1 in 8. I don't know if I like that. If I play, I mean, I guess I do it. I'll still do it. Lockjaw, send the ninja away. Lockjaw would work if you play a stone and it swaps with Thanos. Right, you want to play the stone and then get it swapped for another beneficial card, right? Lockjaw first to potentially pull Thanos. We also have a 10 power Black Panther. Yeah, they just play the Panther after the bats. So Shadowland is looking great for them. We hung in there. There, we finally get our magic. I think Galactus is going to take over the meta. I don't think he's going to take over the meta, but I think that he's going to be pretty solid. I think that the Galactus in the Death Wave archetype is going to be really good. Deck ideas for She-Hulk, run her in Death Wave. There it is. There it is.
Victory.
So we got it. We actually got it. Wanted to post a hilarious game ending to the Discord, but it says you need Nitro to be able to upload more than 8 megabytes. Yeah, the Discord has some limitations for sure. All right. And on the back of that win, Lockjaw, you're off the team. Don't think you have what we need. Yeah, the huge big boy bishops, right? Yeah, armor did not activate the bishop. Yeah, I think that Lockjaw is not the answer. Instead, we just play like Electra. I want something with power though. Well, Korg could be good for control. Let's try Korg. Update us. Okoye. Okoye is interesting. Okoye. I want more 1 costs to be able to play around with the Collector Beast and the Falcon. That's my take. Quinjet, Beast, Falcon, Collector, Moon Girl, Devil Dino, Wong, Jubilee, and Bishop. But the Beast and the Falcon, okay. Taking the bounce in a very different direction, but that does sound fun. Killmonger to clear the slot. Well, yeah. We might need to go for Carnage. Okay, Mind Stone is amazing. But so is Quinjet. So it's Quinjet, Mind Stone. The Lockjaw didn't like Teddy's comments. Yep. Could Jane Foster work with the stones and Quinjet? No, because Quinjet only applies when the cards are in hand. Like you saw there, the Time Stone drew, and then its cost was discounted. Draw a card. Ongoing gets doubled on reveal. Okay, so we go Collector, and then we just play like you. Well, I can just wait. All right, here we go. Carnage is just super efficient with 6 extra cards in deck. Yeah, I feel like Carnage is going to be pretty good here. I hate that the raft appeared right there, because now I want to race to the raft. So I'll play my Time Stone. I'll play my Space Stone because it lets me move, and then I will play nothing. Okay, here we go. Jane Foster is not good. Jane Foster will not draw all the stones because Quinjet doesn't apply when they're in deck. Nah, Cosmo is too slow. I got the free 8-point play. So now Space Stone goes off to the side. Apocalypse plays. Power Stone plays. Beast. Well, no, I don't care about Power Stone. I'll play Korg to put the rock in their deck. Beast plays. Then it's like Armor to buff the Angela. And then we wait. Moongirl or Quinjet would give the free stones. That's something. The duplicated stones that would be free does sound amazing. But then it's a question of like having the board space. Alright, so we won again. This one is looking much better. There's still a valid question of that we run Carnage instead of Korg. We'll go one more here and maybe we'll try the Carnage. Does Venom work well in any current meta decks? Yes, Venom is amazing with Deathwave. And well, Venom really plays with Deadpool, variant of Deathwave. Is able to embody the power there. Also in the 0 to hero deck where you play like Typhoid Mary, where you also play Red Skull. Venom is good there. Power Stone to Onslaught Citadel, if only we'd had the chance. Trying the Deadpool Venom Thanos deck with Angel to thin the deck, use Okoye, Bishop, and Magic. Yeah, we might try something like that. We're going to try the Destruction Thanos next. Power Stone mid ongoing, yeah. But we didn't get a chance. Hood. Hood I'll play, I'll hold on to the Reality Stone. We'll wait. Run without the jet, you don't have it. Yeah, it could run without the jet. The jet's helping a lot in making the stones free. If you're not going to run it, run the Carnage, I think is the substitution. I'll play Bishop mid. Let him scale me up. X-Mansion, what are you going to hand out? They get that Bishop, but I get Amerigo Chavez. You know what? I'll take it. Seems pretty solid to me. We still don't have any bounce mechanics. You do give me card draw, so I need to play you. Let's play you to X-Mansion and see what is produced. Then, I mean, I guess I'll play Angela first, then get the Reality Stone down. And then we can play Demon to Washington, D.C. as a 9-point play. Venom's worth it just for the animation. Oh, yep. How did I get Thanos? Lucky Shop? Yep, Lucky Shop. We're not playing early access. The developers haven't given us anything. This is all us. Subterranea. I hate this. My deck is 14 cards. I still have more cards in the deck than they started the game with. So if that's not a death knell for the deck, I don't know what is. I guess, do I just play the Power Stone? Play something mid? Play something mid. What decks are Adam Warlock good in? We just got him, not sure where he fits in. He fits in as a highly specialized Mr. Negative list, where you're trying to get extra draw of the inverted cards, and that's really about it. Well, we got the tie, so then we just play for margin of victory, and the best way to get margin of victory is Thanos here. Oh, we snap. So in this deck, what's a good substitution for Thanos? Pool 1 substitutes, pool 2 substitutes, pool 3, pool 4. You're saying that if you just want to run bounce? If you just want to run bounce, you cut magic and you cut Thanos, and then you run other good on reveal powers. I love this deck. The deck is very fun. Ah, they had the Spectrum. I was not anticipating the Spectrum. I probably should have been, given that they had this block of ongoings, but there it is. But yeah, my normal bounce list looks like this. This is what you run. You get the control from the Shang-Chi, Black Widow to also control the opponent a little bit, and you run Ironheart. And then you bring in the Elektra. And this list is very good. We'll go one more. One more, and then we'll try Destruction Thanos. She'll kind of needs Wave to pop off. Yeah, she synergizes very well with Wave. I feel like the other 1-drops are not great because we're so pressed for space. So who do we want instead, though? Is it stuff like Adam Warlock to be able to thin through and find all of the pieces? You just let me, but you do give me card draw. I'll take the early card draw. Yeah, we need Carnage. We might need Carnage. Only have 3,000 tokens. Kind of want to save for Mystique, Wong, and Destroyer. Yeah, those cards are all very good. You got to spend your tokens carefully because they're being very stingy with them. Okay, Quinjet, Hood. I feel like Carnage could be pretty important. Bishop not common in the Spectrum. Yeah, that's true. The Bishop was the unexpected piece. They lose Dr. Doom, so that makes me feel good. We play Bishop.
Opponent snapped.
I like it. And then next turn we'll play Falcon, pull all these 1-cost back to hand, be able to keep on buffing the Bishop. Did he get Bishop from the mansion? Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. Okay. Reality Stone. Let's open up Big House. And then let's play our Korg, our Demon, and then the Falcon. Bring them all back to hand. 6 cards back to hand. It will fit, but then we don't get a draw. Have I tried Atuma yet? You're staring at him in your token store and not quite sure if you want to shell for him yet. I have not gotten to test him yet. We got distracted with Thanos. Atuma looks like he's going to be really good in Destroyer, or anything that wants to play Professor X. I'm pretty happy with it, where Atuma's at. Now we just play them all back. Reality Stone, sure, hit it again. Give him another rock. Space Stone, give me another draw. I'm not going to play Hood. Hood's even at -3. Yeah, we'll wait. Thoughts on Titania? I don't think Titania is the best buy right now. I would say pass on Titania. She seems fine. Like, if you collect her, it's not as bad as, like, Quake, but the 1/5 stat line is good. Good in have some crap kind of deck where the opponent's board is getting choked up, but otherwise, not so special. Is Angel and Adam Warlock the only ways to thin a deck? Also Jubilee. The Hood, yeah, the Hood might not be what we want. He's very good in the normal bounce list, but he's choking up 2 board spaces. But now we've got our Demon. I mean, we hit the best case scenario for him. So we've only played the 2 stones. Meaning that Thanos is just the 6/8. I can move a card away. I could just play like Thanos Power Stone for 11. That feels like it might still be the highest power play that I can make. Which I should really play Thanos over here to Nova Roma. How do I like the new update, Beardy Grizzly? I'm loving it. The new card's super fun to be able to test out. Quake is fun. Dropped her on the Onslaught, Mystique, Wong, pre-nerf, pure chaos. Oh yes, it can be wild. Ah, they had the leader. Sure, sure. Our Bishop was a solid carry, but he was the only thing solid about that one. Do we get cards that we don't have, even from Pool 3? Yes. The card shop is going to give you Pool 3 that you don't own, Pool 4, Pool 5, well, series, they're all series, and then it will also give you the ultimate variants for expensive pricing. Okay. Destruction. We want to be able to include Wave, of course. We add in Wave. We add in Death. Where are the... Here we go. This is the Death I like. Then we want to be able to have She-Hulk. Then we're looking for our destruction cards. Destroy. Finish. Okay. Carnage. Bucky. Nova. Who else? Thanos is good for the memes, but an awful card. I don't know if he's awful yet. I think it's going to take a long time to optimize him. But yeah, he's making the deck so inconsistent. It hurts. Do we play the Deadpool? I don't know if we have space to play the Deadpool. We definitely play Killmonger. Trying to get the cheap destructions. Do we play Quinjet? Quinjet is nice for Thanos. We'll see if we can fit him in. Then we play Deathlock. I think we play Deathlock instead of the Venom. What do I think? Are Destroyer / Sarah leader still viable? Yes. I think that Destroyer and Sarah are still pretty solid. They got a little slap on the wrist, but they're still doing fine. 1 point is not going to pull them down that much. It just lets it be a little bit more competitive up against them. I think the devs are still keeping their eye on them to see if they need to do more or not. Angel does thin the deck. I mean, we have a better chance of Angel getting thinned in this situation. So we have 3 destruction activations. We have 2 cards that want, well, 3 cards that want to be destroyed. All right, let's try it. We'll see where this takes us. Goal is play Wave. Does She-Hulk actually fit? I feel like we might be again conjoining like the way the Lockjaw didn't help us that much. She-Hulk is still really good with Wave. That remains. Adam with Death Wave and Thanos? Adam. Adam instead of Angel? You think Quinjet is still decent? Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. Mr. Block, I might have to give that a go. Adding a Beast with a Dino, not something I have played with very much, but it does sound fun. Let's go Soulstone. Now Soulstone is one of the ones that I would like to keep alive. It's debuffing all of the opposing cards. Gives us our card draw into the Mind Stone. Well, now with Necrotia, maybe I just want to destroy it. I'll play the Mind Stone. If we can hold on to the Power Stone, that's ideal. And then we'll play Nova. We're setting up all the stones just to get wiped. Destroyer Nerf has lost you multiple games already where 16 power would have won. Really, TJ? I think I had one game that got soured because of it, but it wasn't too bad. At least so far my experience has been that it's not too bad. Time Stone is a beautiful. Space Stone. Also fantastic. We're just playing all the stones? I guess so. And then the Reality Stone. We have them all. Now, we clean the board. Of course I draw Angel. Why wouldn't I draw Angel? And Quinjet now. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I can move Nova to here. Then I can play... but I wanted to play Bucky. I wanted to play like Bucky Deathlock. Bucky Deathlock gets the power to Atlantis, and then I mean, I could still just move a stone. Sure, I can't move opponents' cards. It's only our cards. This is the last list before you unpin good old Thanos. Yeah, all right, all the hopes of Thanos is riding on this deck. Is Angel good now? The theory craft is that Angel, with the deck being so much larger, has a better chance of thinning out and then helping us. I don't know if Angel's good now. I wouldn't go so far to say that Angel is good now. But he might help. A little bit. So then it's Carnage, Power Stone, Angel. But obviously in the other order. Undo. Power Stone, Angel, Carnage. Alright. Move the stones on the right to the left. I can only move one of them. Atuma gets wrecked by arrow though. He does get wrecked by arrow. But hopefully you have a way. You should be playing Atuma with some way to protect him. Swap Angel with Adam. There we lose our wave. Their Wolverine plays for free. And they have the Calling Wing, cutting the blade. Thankfully not the Swarm, because the Swarm would actually be able to get into the Crimson Cosmos. She-Hulk. Okay. And then Quinjet just for the points. It depends on what Dracula eats. One card in hand. He knows exactly what he's going to be able to eat. He plays it instead. She-Hulk for the win. Maybe this is where we finally test if Adam Warlock can be a good card. Alright, so She-Hulk coming in. I love it. She at least has an animation. As opposed to Thanos. It's still insane to me that Thanos doesn't have an animation. All the stones but no Thanos. Adam would have helped 100%. He might have. He very well might have. Mind Stone, we would need to be able to get our draws going. Go to Throne Room. Sure, I don't need to keep you here. I can destroy you later on. Soul Stone, I would like to keep you. Take Angel out. Wouldn't. I don't think he's useful here. Replacing a stone with Angel doesn't really help you, and you have space issues all game. Yep, and we draw him all the time anyway. That's the main kicker for me, is that we just draw him anyway. Every time. Does Space Stone give a draw? Yes, it does give a card draw. Time Stone also gives a card draw though. I think I'll just play Hood. Then I can play Deathlock plus Space Throne afterwards. There's the Nova. Changing Titan to Lechigilia. Lechigilla? Deathlock into Space Stone. Okay, okay. Isn't Scorpion better than Angel now? Scorpion? Oh, better than Angela? I think that Angela is still pretty good. Angela's good if you have a way to be able to continue buffing her, especially. Okay, thank you. Quinjet. I needed this. Quinjet comes in. Space Stone moves over to Lechigilia. I don't want to be over there. Ooh, we could have set up a Space Stone moving Nova to get destroyed by Fisk Tower. That'd be a spicy one. Then I play Soul Stone. Then I play Demon. And then well, we could wait on. Wait, the Soul Stone. Yes, Soul Stone gives a draw. What are we hoping to draw? We've never seen death while we were playing this. How does the game seed your opponents? It looks at the collection level bracket and then a hidden MMR. Yeah, we probably need to cut Angel here. How many collector tokens do you get out of caches? Normally 100, but if you have completed Pool 3 and you would be pulling a Pool 3 card, you'll get 400 credits instead. Running him in a different variety of this deck and it's working well. What does your deck look like? Invisible Woman. Okay. Power Stone. This is all the stones. No? Yes? We have no way of knowing? Chat? What's the stone that we haven't played? Because we destroyed 2 of them already, and then we have 2 on the board, and here's Power Stone. So I play Power Stone. And then I don't think Thanos is getting the buff. It's going to make She-Hulk very cheap. Maybe that's good enough. We'll just wait on the She-Hulk. We could honestly play the Angel. Space Stone would literally give you an extra slot on your location. Might be hard to program. Scorpion better than an Angela in this deck? That was your question? I like... What? In this deck? I'm not running Angela in this deck. In the previous one? In the previous one, Angela is way better with bounce. So we play She-Hulk. And then we play Wave. Because there's so many different ways to be able to play to Angela's location and then take the cards back to continue buffing her beyond Scorpion. No Reality Stone. Yeah, that's what it is. We didn't get the red. Okay. I mean, it's a tie. I'm ahead. We don't know what this card is. It's not that bad. At first you thought Thanos was going to be bad, but he actually could get called OP in the end. Once people figure him out, they might. Oh, Space Stone should give you a 5th slot. That would be exciting. Having the extra slot would actually be really cool. Hey, the update to the She-Hulk. Okay, we're cutting Angel. Are we gonna try Adam Warlock? Alright, we'll try Adam Warlock. Next deck. Thanos was right. Angel, goodbye. We don't like you. Adam Warlock, get in here. You're a god. Update our overlay. Save this. Deck list up. There it is. I don't want Scorpion. I want Adam Warlock to be able to get my deck thinned out. Now, of course, I have to draw Adam Warlock, and I've never drawn Death as long as we've been playing. That's the thing, it's just so inconsistent. Okay, we get the extra energy and the draw. That's amazing. Time Stone, here we go. Some of the reserves right now, people are experiencing a bug with the reserves where they won't get anything out of them. The opponent has never seen the Thanos yet, then I assume. We'll go Hood, Bucky. To the sewer system. I'll play it over here. Well. Time Stone can die now. So we'll play here. On mid. Play the Deathlock, set up the Quinjet, get to dump all the other stones, hopefully. If Angel was 0 cost 1 attack, he would be a better card. Yeah. If he was like Wasp, but then got thinned out for free. Roham, you just opened 5,000 credits worth of collection levels and didn't get any good cards. Well, what cards did you get? I'm sure you got some things. No fuck, what list are you running? Are they're still working on it. Yes, they're still working on the caches. Gotta see the Thanos death combo. Yes, that's what we're looking for. Alright, well there goes some of our cards. Deathlock finishes off the Bucky. We have Thanos, we have She-Hulk. Big finishers. There's the Atom. Okay, Atom, do your stuff. I like the effect. How do you have a particle effect and Thanos does? I'm sorry guys, I'm done. I'm done harping on it. It just makes me salty. Quinjet will mean that the stones are free. Hopefully Adam helps me draw the stones, but now it's a tie. I don't get to draw. I'm not ahead anymore. We lose Wave. I wanted to play Wave. We get Mind Stone instead. Mind Stone is free. I will play Mind Stone. I will then play Warpath to get the draw from Adam. And I will pass with 2 energy, decreasing the cost of She-Hulk to 4. Kaz, you're taking off work on Friday for Midnight Suns. Oh, baby, we're going to be playing so much Midnight Suns. Stay tuned to the channel. Midnight Suns is going to be here. We're going to be streaming it. We're going to be making videos for guides. There's so much to do, guys. So much to do. So little to do and so much time to do it. No, stop that. Reverse it. It happened. They played Wave for us. We have Thanos plus She-Hulk. It's perfect. So She-Hulk holds the throne. Thanos contests at the sewer system. We just needed a little help from the opponent. This is a new feature. The end turn button will gray out for a few moments after the opponent snaps, so you don't accidentally accept a challenge. All right, no Fox. Quinjet, Psylocke, Beast, Carnage, Killmonger, Wave, Shang-Chi, any tech card, of course. Sarah, Arrow, Thanos, She-Hulk, and then Death. Of course they had that Death. You're running the Psylocke. And then the Beast, Carnage, Killmonger, Wave, Shang-Chi, Sarah, Arrow, Thanos, She-Hulk, Death. Fascinating. I will save it. We'll see if we have time to be able to test it. Keep notes. Can I pull Series 4 and 5 cards from the caches? Yes, you can, but it's very low odds. There's a pity rule for Series 4. You get them, you don't have to have Series 3 completed to be able to find them. There's a pity rule for Series 4 that I believe is every 40 caches you'll get a Series 4 card. There is, as far as I understand, no pity rule for Series 5. I'll play Mind Stone. Finally, we have Death and Wave. Maybe this is where it's going to come together. You put Thanos in the sewers, right where he belongs. Power Stone, Soul. Oh, Sinister London. Don't mind if I do. Get plus 2 energy and 2 card draw. Then, yeah, I love this. Can you get Sarah on turn 4 often? Because you have 3 ways to get there with Psylocke the Stone and Wave. So it's really trying to leverage... Fascinating. It's really trying to leverage the Sarah play. I want Quinjet. I guess I play to Kunlun then. And then... I want to be able to just have all these cards die, but I don't have ways to kill them yet. So we play Reality Stone. Sure. That gives me more card draw. And then Nova. This does give me more card draw. Okay. Looking for a way to destroy things. Can you get a pity roll for tier 3? Yeah, the pity roll is like 10 caches for tier 3. Though that may have been updated because they said they were improving that pity roll. How is this Cerebro have any power? Monster Metropolis and then the Cerebro? Fascinating. We got the Atom Warlock. We still have no way to destroy. And then we don't have all the stones. We have 4 of them, with the 5th one in hand for free. And we are hopelessly behind. I guess I play Wave. To be able to play Death. It changed from 10 to 8. Fantastic. You have... Rich, you've seen a 40 power Thor? That's amazing. Agent Coulson was your first card after collection level 1000. I mean, that's a very rare pull, but it's not... I'm not very excited about him. Okay. It happened. We did it. No, we didn't. Oh. I don't have board space. I can play the Power Stone and the Space Stone for free and then combo with the Thanos, but I'm just getting 1 Thanos. I didn't get anything to be able to destroy and clean our board. Mystique Thor sounds nutty, but Mystique doesn't buff Thor. 1 in 8 or worse seems accurate for your 300 levels after 1000. Yeah, it seems like it's been updated. It used to be 1 in 10. I think that we just lose. Because we didn't get to clean up any of the board space, and then Sinister London putting out the extra 2. If we had played less to Sinister London, we actually would have been better off. Nate, you pulled a Venom as the first card with the collector tokens. Venom is a good one. You're looking to be able to complete those destruction lists. It's very fun. I love it, Rich. You hit a 40 power Thor. That's crazy. Mystique doesn't copy Thor getting Mjolnir? No. Thor is not ongoing, and neither is Mjolnir. I'll play the Quinjet. Yeah, Fatal, just unlucky. I felt like we had everything we needed, but then we just... Okay. Fate has decided that I must pay for the Power Stone. Soul Stone, draw a card, sure. And I'll let you die. I don't care if you die. I'm at the point of not caring if the Power Stone dies. You have Bast in shop, but you'll never get the tokens for only collection 600. Yeah, it'll take you a long time to be able to grab that. Let's go Reality Stone, Space Stone, and then I could play Wave just to play Death super early, but that doesn't seem like the best. Maybe it is? Absorbing Man can copy Thor? Yes. Well, no. So, Absorbing Man copying Thor would add another Mjolnir to your deck. Absorbing Man copying Mjolnir would add +6 to Thor. Absorbing Man will not be able to gain a buff from Mjolnir. It doesn't work that way. Death can come down to the throne room. And I think I'll slide Space Stone off for no, Space Stone will stay. Armor will prevent it from getting destroyed, you think? Yeah, armor is protecting us right now. We've got the Dracula. I like it. So then we go Nova, Deathlock, and Time Stone. Time Stone gives me card draw. I could play the Power Stone, or I could let She-Hulk be cheaper. What do we think that we're going to draw, though? Nothing that is 1 cost. Oh, but boy, Time Stone gives us the extra energy. We could get something that's 2 cost. No, not that's useful. Nah, we'll let it sit. The stones with infinite border probably look really nice. They probably do. We're going to be a ways. We're going to have to play a lot of Thanos to be able to get there, unfortunately. Yes, the foiled stones. Guys, can you imagine? Do you think that the Power Stones have foiled backgrounds? When you have like an ultra premium? Is Power Stone 1-3 or 2-3? It's 1-3, and then it got brought down by Quinjet, up by Iceman. That was the little ring around that we got hit with. I'll go She-Hulk. Power Stone. What would I sub in place for Quinjet, Atom, and She-Hulk? I would just play more destruction cards. I would play like the Deadpool, Venom. You can get a high roll if you're running Moon Girl. That's kind of fun. You could also run Control like Arrow. Oh, you had that Infinite in your back pocket. Ouch. Mari K, I missed your subscription. Thank you for the subscription. Thanos is just getting beaten up, guys. Ooh, that's an opening hand. Let us begin the collection. So you always start Mind Stone if possible. This gives us the card draw. Now, Lemuria will prevent it from revealing immediately, but this is fine because we'll just play Soul Stone, also giving us a card draw. And I will play the Nova. No. Space Throne, do you give me... I do draw a card. Okay, we'll play all of our card draw immediately. This is the game! Ultron takes so much space that he needs buffs. I think that Ultron is fine. Taking up space is fine when you have Patriot and Kazar, Blue Marvel to spread the buffs. Cloning Vats, it's happening! Nova, Time Stone. Hang on. This is we hit the nuts. Cloning Vats is insane here. I think I reality. What do I do? I think I hood. No, I'm gonna have too many cards in hand. I need a reality stone because I'm getting 2 cards back. We have all the stones. So we don't care if we get any more card draw. We're locked for what we need. Let's play. No, I don't want to. I'll play reality stone here. We're in such a good spot. Ultron Swarms needs Patriot for the extra oomph. Otherwise, you'll need the Kazar Blue Marvel. Yeah, exactly. Yes, the cloning vats are able just to synthesize the stones. This is a power that has been beyond us. Jotunheim is intriguing. Carnage me. Time Stone me. If I could fit Wave, I could get multiple Thanos on the board. I could play Wave, play Thanos here for 5, but then I'm not going to be able to play the Power Stone. Okay, so it is Carnage, but it's Time Stone first. Yes. There we go. Hooded Lemuria for Carnage to eat. Maybe. So now that we have the Bucky, we're vindicated in not having done so. I'm gonna clone the Hood. Okay. So now I play Bucky, Carnage, Power Stone, and the crew's all together. Rooting for Thanos once before you unpin him and wait patiently for Galactus. Yep. You've got a Tuma in your shop. Is it worth it? Don't have a complete collection. That would be all of your tokens, DJ. Well, a Tuma is good if you're playing Ongoing Destroyer. He's an upgrade to the Warpath. That's where I see him slotting in immediately. So they've got a huge Gamora. The question is, where are you going to play your huge Gamora against my Thanos? Does it matter? I'm ahead. I'm ahead across the board. They do have the demon to be able to play alongside the Gamora. But I think we have them spread too thin. This deck seems difficult to pilot with micro decisions having large impact later in the game. Yes, Bobo. This is a thinking deck. Ah, Shang-Chi got him. And then they just play the demon. Ah, there they go. Too much arrow in the meta to justify tokens on Atuma. I think that you can still play the Atuma. We honestly haven't seen very much arrow ourselves today. How good is Titania? I don't think she's very good. She's a pass for me right now. She's fine. She's fine, but compared to the other things that are out there for you to be able to spend your tokens on, I think there's much more desirable targets. I also feel like because Titania and She-Hulk already had their TV show, and we got the Daredevil card, they're, I think, on the path to getting decreased into Series 3. When you play Thanos, should it auto-snap? I like it. I like that idea. Now, it's obviously terrible gameplay-wise. Thanos has no animation, you're right. You're right, Waifu Master, no animations. Quite disappointed on that. Oh, and we lose the Power Stone. Well, thank you. You passed on Titania? Yeah, I recommend passing on Titania. Reserves are fixed now? You thought they're still working on that? It's a little all over the place. Used Magneto earlier to drag Atuma to a homie. He wasn't very sociable. Yeah. He does not like working with others. When asked about his strengths and weaknesses, working with others came up as a weakness. You're saving your tokens for Mysterio or Venom? Or the Daredevil and Wave. Yes, Wave is a staple. Mysterio is great. Daredevil, very fun for control as well. Yeah, the Ruins of the Throne Room. At least I did catch the Carnage here. Unfortunately, we didn't get the draw from the Time Stone, so now we're just sitting around with Thanos in hand. Titania was your first pool 4 pull, was wishing for She-Hulk. I mean, Titania is still fun. If I go Wave, can I actually contest at Sokovia? I can contest if I draw Death. Let's try it. Thanos completely obliterated by Sokovia location. Yeah, because no Power Stone. Sokovia is like, no fun, no Power Stone for you.
Avengers! Assemble.
We go with the Captain America. They are lined up to be able to play Destroyer. I've got 7 points. I'll be able to carry that up to 15. They didn't have Destroyer.
Victory!
Pass on Thanos too from the looks of it. I mean, we're giving you the full range of testing. These are most of the decks that people had theory crafted for him. So obviously they can still be optimized. I think there's going to be a lot of testing around Thanos to see where he really works the best. He's changing things so much. The bounce deck was doing okay. Now, was it because of Thanos or was it in spite of Thanos? I guess that's up to you to decide. Let's go with the Time Stone, of course. Best opener. Will let me play Bucky and Nova together next. We can also play Reality Stone. At least I have Shuri. I do have Shuri. Ah, Washington, perfect. Bucky, Nova. That'll get popped by the Deathlock. You have the Hood in your shop. You know it's my favorite, but is it worth it for the other cards that you should wait for? It depends on what you enjoy playing, is what I would say. It is, of course, my personal favorite card. I run him in a lot of different decks. But if you have some other key cards that you're missing for main archetypes, then I can understand going for them instead. I'll go Deathlock here. We can go Reality Stone plus Wave on 4. Be able to open up Kiln. Thanos bounce looked better. I feel like it did look better. Worth holding back for She-Hulk. She-Hulk is pretty fun. For this deck, She-Hulk has probably done more for this deck than the Thanos. As wild as that was. Bearded Grizzly, you love the Wong? Yeah, the beginning of the day we were running, yeah, so it's Reality Stone. We were really leaning on Wong. Wong, Shuri. Had some fun. Moida World. We got the Deathlock. Building up the big death pool for him. What is it? How do you say the J? Ether? Thank you for the subscription. And Waifu Master, thank you for the subscription as well. Thank you guys. Let's just play our She-Hulk down. Just got Taskmaster, the first card you actually wanted to get. Awesome, Kevin. Taskmaster is super fun. They had Moon Girl, so they copied their, what, 6-point Deadpools? I flip first? No! If I flip second, I would be able to kill them with the Killmonger. Do they still beat us here? We can go like Killmonger, Power Stone, Space Stone. If they have Death, then we got hit with the high roll, right? But they didn't snap. How many do they have? Do I have a good Agatha list? I don't know if it's good, but I have an Agatha list. You want to run Agatha alongside Lady Sif and Wave and Ghost Rider. And then you can run her with basically anything else. Oh, and you run you run Quicksilver and Domino as your only 1 and 2 cost cards. And you run Wave and Lady Sif as your only 3 cost cards, and then everything else is more expensive. It's a Yather. That sounds right. You're pulling the trigger on Dracula, Calling Wing, or Hellcow. Love you some discard. Yes, those are going to help you really upgrade your list, Edwins. So what is Thanos' role? So much trouble for a 618 is not worth it. He must be more... There must be more to the stones. Yeah, it's... Like, the Time Stone is really good. And then the stone that nerfs the opposing cards is really good. But then some of the other ones just feel like you're playing them just because you have to play them. And I mean, 618 is good, but... Limbo gives us some extra time. I'll play Bucky, and then curve into Deathlock to be able to get in here. Which is my opponent has the exact same idea. We do have Wave plus Death. This is what we're looking for. This could be the one. The stones are what make him OP. Their insane card advantage. Some of them are really insane. Okay, Death is certainly going to be free here. Long time VOD watcher. First time on the live stream. Glad to finally make it. Always love the content. Hello from India. Rathers, good to see you on the stream, man. Glad you could make it. So we play Mindstone. Adam Warlock. Forge, it's perfect. We tie. Big Deadpool. Reality Stone and the Soul Stone. Ooh, spicy. Okay. So we can play Wave. Wave will be able to let me play Death for free. She-Hulk for 2, and then Thanos for 4. And we're going to be able to drop all of those together. I could alternatively play the Reality Stone and the Soul Stone now, and play something just like Death and She-Hulk on the final turn. Which feels fine. Especially if I can get a nice doubling on the throne room. Maybe I need the extra turn. This way I could actually get them all together. I could just play She-Hulk now. Let's see if we can surprise him. Okay. Do I own all of Series 4 and 5? No, I only have a couple cards. Titania is a bonkers control card. Don't underestimate it. Bonkers control card. I guess I could see it as a bit of a control card if you can get her on their side once they have filled it up, and then you can play one card to bring her back on the final turn and the opponent is kind of locked out, right? Is that the idea? Alright, opponent, what do you have?
Oh, snap.
What's the game? Maybe I should have played She-Hulk 2 Oscorp Tower? But I don't think they want to destroy everything at Oscorp. We've got the Death. Moon Girl. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Big boy Thanos in your token shop. Should you grab him? Well, I've played all of the most common theory crafted lists for Thanos. He's very fun. He's hard to get to work. The stones are really interesting. I wonder if there could be more gameplay coming out around like focusing on the stones rather than Thanos himself. So playing Beast, playing Wong, things like this. Yep, She-Hulk, Atuma, Thanos, and Shuri. That's our current catalog. Opening up with Space Throne, that does give us a card draw, but Soulstone does as well. Let's go Soulstone. Let's go both. Why not both? Robbie, you spent everything on Galactus. Well, that seems like a great purchase. If I had been presented with Galactus, I would have gone for him as well. Thanos worth to get. Beardy Grizzly, you have to decide if you want to. So, in terms of being competitive, he doesn't feel that competitive. In terms of being a fun card that is really changing, adding a new archetype to the game, which I don't think any of the other cards in Series 4 or Series 5 are doing, he does that. Death and She-Hulk are carrying. Yeah, She-Hulk is looking like she's doing more than Thanos. Bearded Dude, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I'm gonna go Adam Warlock Nova. Wait. Just jumping on, what do I think of Atuma? That's who's in your shop right now. First thoughts are to wait for something else. I like Atuma. I think Atuma is an upgrade to the ongoing Destroyer list. If you want to be able to upgrade away from the Warpath, Atuma will do that for you. But I can understand waiting for other cards as well. Like, I think She-Hulk is better. I think Luke Cage is better. Let's go Mind Stone, Deathlock. Break these up. We're only on turn 3, which is pretty good for us. Teddy played against Thanos deck today. It was fun. Yeah, getting to see the extra decks to be able to play against, I think, is really cool. You skipped Galactus. Don't think he's worth it. All your tokens. He's either crap or bonkers, and will get nerfed anyway. Might as well wait. Yeah, you can wait to see things settle out. If you've got other things that you're looking to collect, go for them. It's going to be a lot of solving to do for the meta. Oh boy. And there's the hood. Adam Warlock actually getting us some cards here. And we have, this is all of the stones. So the Power Stone will trigger. And if the Superflow is open, I'll be able to combo it alongside Thanos. So then we go like Reality Stone to change Danger Room. Time Stone to get a little bit of protection. And then I could just play Wave to cheat Thanos on 5, and then on 6 be playing the Power Stone, maybe a Death. Can confirm Galactus is bonkers. Yeah, I think that Galactus is going to be really fun, actually. What are the best stones? It's the Time Stone. The Time Stone is Psylocke, but cheaper. And then Reality Stone is... Oh, we drew She-Hulk and Death. Change of plans. Change of plans. We're playing Death and She-Hulk. Forget Thanos. Leave Thanos in the dust. It's so close. Sean Bradley, welcome to the first adopters. Thank you for becoming a member, man. The support for the channel is incredible. It helps us out a ton over here. Yeah, it means that I can't combo Thanos plus the Power Stone. This is the early part of the stream. Has Teddy been able to play all the stones with Thanos? Yes. We've done it a couple times, Rathers, but not very consistently. Should I have waited on She-Hulk and just played Death to Nova Roma, or just maybe laid down Thanos? Thanos plus Death instead? Yeah, I should have. If it had been Thanos plus Death, then I could have still upgraded the Thanos with the Power Stone, which would have been better than the She-Hulk. Down by 1. Tied. Up by 9. My guess is the opponent's going to be able to flip Nova Roma, and all I can do is play into Super Flow. We'll bounce out. Hey Teddy, been playing around with Galactus as your first unlock. It feels like solitaire. Brandon, it sounds fun. I'm gonna have to puzzle over Thanos a lot more as to what decks to try him in. Because there's certainly pieces that are incredibly powerful, and then there's other pieces that feel like dead weight. And I don't know how much you want to focus on getting the Power Stone with Thanos, or if you just see that as like a bonus. Turn 5, Wave, and the Power Stone. Turn 6, Death and Thanos, maybe. Yeah. The goal is that we should be able to produce enormous turn 6 swings between She-Hulk, Death, Thanos, and then Wave being able to combo them together. That's the intention. I'll play the Carnage. And then let's play the Reality Stone. We'll probably get Killmonger in here to clean away a couple other pieces. So we can have a very cheap death. All you need is Green Goblin for Galactus. Yes, that'll be fun. What deck would I slot Galactus into? I would run Galactus with the Death Wave deck. So it would be this, but different, with instead of Thanos running the Galactus. How am I liking the new patch? Slept You, I'm loving it. The new cards to be able to test out are awesome. Super fun to be back at it. Let's go Killmonger and then Demon. So we're picking off the Misty Knight and the Reality Stone here. Decreasing Death down to a 5-er. So we have a 5-cost Death, 4-cost Death, and now the opponent's side is full. Space Stone lets me move a card. Okay. Space Stone plus Death here. Takes us up pretty close. Gets us a card draw. We can move Death to the throne room if we so desire. Kenneth, how's it going? Good to see you on the stream now. You got the Chibi Electro for the season cash? Chibi Electro? I'm not sure I've even seen the Chibi Electro. Yeah, the Green Goblin to seed a location for Galactus. Seems like it's a pretty spicy pick. Okay, so we are now tied at Monster Island. We can play Thanos plus the Power Stone, but we don't have all the stones out yet, right? Let's just try She-Hulk to the sewer system and wait. Titania pulls Green Goblin, plus Green Goblin will be interesting to see. It could be pretty spicy. You got the Sarah? Sure. But how do you stop my Thanos? I don't think Power Stone scores him. I think we were behind by 1 stone. We never got the yellow one. We never got the draw 2 stones one. But yes, if Titania, so if you have Green Goblin and Titania, you play Green Goblin, sails over, Titania follows over, the opponent then has 4 cards, you have open space, you get to play whatever card you're looking for to then bring Titania back. So you have 4 cards versus the opponent's 3. You bet for all you longtime beta players, the new cards feel like such a breath of fresh air. Oh yeah. It's nice to be able to see some spicy new options. You don't have Green Goblin or Death, but you're making Galactus work. You use him with Hood, Wolverine, Sabretooth, Electro, Wave on 4, Galactus 5 then, Hulk or Magneto, or Gamora and Demon on 6. Yeah, exactly, Robbie. It sounds like what I would try to work him with. Replacement for the Hood here. You could run... I wouldn't run Squirrel Girl. You could run just another destruction card, like you could run Venom or something like that. Let's go... I'll go Reality Stone. Sure. Cancel the Bifrost. We're not moving. I'm going to do a She-Hulk deck. I think this is going to be the last deck that we test. We're going to play like 2 more games of this, and then we're going to call the stream. Okay, okay. Space Throne. Hoping that I can find the Killmonger to be able to get out of this predicament. Helicarrier, what should you do? Buy or wait? You should pass. You should pass on Helicarrier like the plague. Helicarrier is very bad. In my opinion. In my opinion. Mirror Dimension is going to turn into either Space Throne or Crimson Cosmos and just break our deck. That seems pretty terrible. I guess I'll still play Time Stone though. Time Stone will get us the flip. There's the Power Stone. Yep, Mr. Fantastic appears, and it becomes a Crimson Cosmos. So now we just wait. What could we even pull? We could top deck a She-Hulk. If we top deck She-Hulk, we could still be happy. Lockjaw seems like it could be good with the stones. Well, the thing is that Lockjaw will not help you trigger Power Stone. If Lockjaw pulls a stone, sure, you get the on-reveal ability, but it will not count as you playing it for the case of the Power Stone. Nick Fury plus Helicarrier and Collector sounds nice, but how are you discarding Helicarrier, and why are you discarding it? We'll just out of this one. I think Friday's stream we could do a build a deck Friday. It depends on what we do. I have a feeling that we want to be able to test the Tuma, and we'll probably have another Series 4 card as well from the caches I'll be opening. And we might have something else out of the token shop. So if we have new hot cards, I think they're going to take precedence to some deck building. But we could do some deck building on Friday's stream, or just some more viewer decks in general. Yeah, we can't draw. We're done with that one. Let's get this dope Thanos play to end the stream. Yes, exactly. We need to see the big Thanos for the finish. Wave into She-Hulk, Death, and Thanos all together. That's the goal. Did I get Luke Cage? Yes, Beardy Grizzly. But I got him on the free-to-play account where I don't have Hazmat. So Luke Cage is going to be on the shelf for a little while until the free-to-play account catches up. I'll play Soulstone. Soulstone is one of the ones that you want to keep alive. It debuffs the opposing cards. Savage Land. Mind Stone, fantastic. Let's go Space plus Mind. That means that we'll have all the stones. Now we just have to be able to find Thanos, and we have the wave as well. Ho ho ho! We got that Killmonger. Okay, okay, this is really good for us. Killmonger, clean them away. Take them away. How do I feel about Luke Cage? I think Luke Cage is going to be amazing, Kenneth. I think that Luke Cage is going to make Hazmat meta, and I've loved the Hazmat list already, so I'm very looking forward to what Luke Cage is going to be able to do for us. I think it's going to be super fun. Okay. We can just dump all the stones. Yeah, obviously, we open up flooding. We're not done with you yet. I didn't say you could leave. We need the Power Stone set up early, even though it makes it vulnerable. And then with the She-Hulk, we're poised. We just need Death. Death and Thanos. Quinjet. Not what I was hoping for. Nova Carnage. No. So close. I think I still play Wave. We still play Wave and then we play like Nova. Because we could play a very big She-Hulk plus... Yeah, it'll be a very cheap She-Hulk plus the Carnage, which would pop the Nova. Buff everybody else. Looks to you like Soulstone is reveal, not ongoing. Only Nova is debuffed. Hang on, what? The Power Stone and the Soulstone are both ongoing. Everything else is on reveal. We got the death! We actually top decked death. Yes. Yes! It works! But again, She-Hulk is looking as good, if not better, than the Thanos addition to the deck. She-Hulk Death Wave, guys. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid. There we go. We're gonna call the stream here. What is a good death deck? It's up here. You just replace things with more destruction. Alright, so we have how much more time in the shop? How many more tokens? 4,000 tokens left, so we can't get another Series 5 immediately. We could pin a Series 5 for a little bit later till I get 2,000 more, or we could pick up one more Series 4. It's gonna be fun to see what we end up collecting. Testing Thanos was amazing. Oh, I can't believe that we actually got that pull. So much fun. And if you guys want to go back to the very beginning of the stream, if you missed it, we had the largest yellow jacket the world has ever seen and maybe ever will see. Who is to say if anybody will ever be able to make that accomplishment again? Very unique situation for an over 200 point yellow jacket. We're going to be back streaming on Friday around the same time, and stay tuned to the channel. We have other projects going on. We're going to be working on Midnight Suns. We have buyer's guides for and like theoretical tier lists for the new collector token shop. So much is going on. Thank you everybody who came out to hang out on the stream. Who can replace with Thanos and Wave for this death deck? I think I've got a video up with a solid death wave list, or the Barrow list. You can run other destruction stuff. It was great hanging out with all of you guys.